Checkity check. Check it. Check. I see it bouncing. I see the audio going. Thank you, Callard. What the heck? Popping stuff. Absolutely can't hear you, Sully. Don't hear a thing. Having some technical difficulties with one of the lights. It's not my normal problems. It's new problems. Let's do this. Wait, hold on. We need the right song. No, that's the beginning song. There we go. That's better. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy NF Friday. How's it going? How are you now? Hold on, let me adjust these lights, because this one has decided to... wait. There we go. The old unplug and replug. Now let's get a little balance going on our blues and our whites, or our blues and our yellows. That's a little better. A little more... That's more me. There we go. NF Friday tea. I love it. What's up, Falconer? How are you now? Mod alert captions. Thank you, Walking Miracle. Let me get that going. That is Pixel Chat. For some reason, there's always delay every week on me remembering Pixel Chat. Great website. Great functionality. There we go. You just have to have that tab open. All right, let's see who all's here. And then we'll talk about that. Thank you. Is it Liz Misty posting that? Thank you. Oh, no, Walking Miracle. Thank you for pinning that. Allie's here. Cutie back. Keel Appeal. What's up, Austin? Yes. You went right to it. We're going to talk all about that. What's up, Meggie Bear? How are you now? Walking Miracle. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. Poppin' Stock in the house. Poppin' Stock. I don't think we've had a chance to chat, but it is the end of an era. We have 15 days left. We're going to talk about that again tonight. Still a lot of people that are not aware of what's going on, and we got an update from Drop this week. Probably the last time I'll ever say that in my life. We got Cal Laird in the house. We got Monster Pete, our big winner. Monster Pete, thank you for sharing on social. I appreciate you. Still waiting. That OF, my man. I don't know what you're waiting on or who you're talking about. This guy ain't doing it. I'm doing good, Falconer. Thank you. Savage is in the house. What's up, Savage? Keela Pill says, my wallet says, thank God for the end of the era. I get it. Wallets are safer now, but there are other things in this world to get your attention. Chuck said I transferred all my NFTs off of Drop. You've done it, sir. If there was a medal or an award to give you, I would give it to you. Monster Pete says, Blockies, the new Star Wars Premium is going to be great. I'm so excited. I can't, but yes. Monster Pete, subscribe with Prime, making 21 months. What's up, Monster Pete? Thank you for that sub. Let's see. Updates from the week. I've ordered a few things off of eBay. And, is that another sub? Nachi! 5 months, thank you for that with Prime. I appreciate you. And Punked started a new hype train, level 1 hype train. If we complete level 1, I'll give everybody here 200 Sully bucks. We're already at 93%, so all it takes is some subs or bits, and that'll push it forward. We complete a level 2, I'll give 400 Sully bucks, and so on and so on. So y'all keep an eye on it. Let me know when and where it ends, because I don't get a notification when it ends. Poppin' Stock says there is still a small community who will continue to collect for fun and compete for low mint sets. Yes, I'm there. I am near 100% now on all Funko NFTs except for the one-of-ones. I'm really close. I only need a few more. Nadu6 with that tier 2, 64 months. Nadu was battling a tummy thing last week, some food poisoning or something. Nadu, I hope you're feeling better this week. I hope you bounce back. Thank you for being here. Keel Appeal says, speaking of, remember that guy that would always comment on Funko's posts? This is he wasn't making a plural, it was a possessive. with those wallets is safe alongside the bar rescue gifts. Do I remember? Yes, I remember several of those. Can you do a shout out to Boba yesterday's birthday? Oh, it was his birthday yesterday? Absolutely. Oh, I'll do it in just a minute. Let me get the post-it. Because you know me. You may have to remind me again. Oh, good, Nadu. I'm glad to hear it. Nadu was out during a very important conversation last week, but he did hit me on Twitter, as he should have. That was the move, to ask about, hey, what do I need to do with the stuff on drop? When, where, how, why? All the right questions. I think he's set now, but we'll talk more tonight. I'm going to ask again. I think only 1 or 2 people did it last week. But we literally have this stream and my next stream. And then I think, let's see, this is the 15th. That'll be the 22nd. So I have 2 more streams after tonight before all is said and done for drop. If you know anybody that's ever collected, please tell them to come over and check out the stream tonight, or at least watch the VOD, so that they can know what to do. Mainly know what's happening. A lot of people don't know that this is happening. The drop is closing, and what you need to do before it closes, or else you lose your NFTs forever. Keel Appeal, have you done that? Have you transferred your stuff over? Have you were here before? Correct, Nadu. It did not get sent out. I'm going to send them both this weekend. Sorry about that. Uh-oh, Nachi, be careful now. Watch out with those sweets. So a couple months ago, I think it was during New York Comic Con, actually, so more than a few months ago, Tech gave me these wonderful Topps trading cards, and my first Sully Topps Chrome. This is the mainline one. It is, ironically, card number 5 in the set. I don't know if you can see that, if it'll ever focus. Card number 5 in the set. And I was like, well, I gotta see what other ones there are. So shortly after that, I picked up on this yellow mini diamond variant, not numbered. And then just got this in off eBay. We've got a blue crystal, or I don't even know what you call that background, fragments, something like that. Diamond, yeah, it might be diamond. So now I'm expanding the collection, and I've gotten some bids out on some others. So I hope to continue to add to that. There are like 12 different versions of that card. No, it's not the Billy Crystal, but that's funny. Absolutely not. All 17,000 commons just there. Well, you can transfer in minutes, and you can send them all over to your Wax wallet, as you should, because even though they may have no value now, what the future holds, we don't know. And if it only takes a few minutes of your time to transfer them all over, you absolutely should. One thing I need to stand corrected on, and I think Uga would give me a nice I told you so if he were here, is I've been transferring stuff over intermittently over the last few weeks since we found out that drop would be closing, and I have not had to get any more RAM. So I assumed the reason I had to get RAM before was because I was creating and minting things. But I've had to purchase no additional RAM in order to store my 18,000, or no, nearly 17,000 NFTs coming over from drop. So that's good. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat just a few minutes before the stream started, and I'm fighting it. I don't even know. I still have to learn all the terminology for all these cards. It might be Prism. I don't know. It feels like Diamond, but I still don't know. What else? Updates. Matthew's Ranch tagged me about something else, and then I just happened, he got me one, but then I just happened to be out and about, and I found one. Check out this. Got this at Five Below. This is called a, what is it called, a flipper? What's the name of this? Flip'ems. They're called Flip'ems. Oh, hey, we finished the hype train. Level 2 was at 50%, so we completed level 1, so I'll add points. All 200. I caught it. But anyway, they had this at my local Five Below. He got me one as well, so I'll be able to look at the two and decide, do I want to keep one rock, one to stock, or how I want to do that. But what's cool about these is they do make different characters. They had Sully, and I think it was Stitch was another one they made. It's the only ones I can find, but there's a face on the front, and you can rotate the face to different emotes from Sully. I love it. It's really fun. Isn't that cute? I think it's probably my favorite one. There are 4 faces. You can see the ones across the back there. Designed for sensory play and on-the-go fun. So there is a keychain on the back of it, too, that you can see from the side angle there. So you can attach it to a backpack or whatever. So I definitely need one to rock as well. But I thought that was really cute. So I grabbed one, and I got another one coming from... what was I thinking? From Steve. I also found at Five Below something to add to the box game. Maybe not this week, but as we get closer to Toy Story 5, we got some of those fun Funko snow globes with the different characters in there. I'm really anxious about the new film. I think the lily pad character is going to be really crazy. I love that concept. That's such a good idea. All right, Keel Appeal. All the ideas we've had. How come we couldn't just execute on those, right? Keel said, I resumed some of my old art today that I'm planning on posting at the end of the weekend. I can't wait to see, man. Love it. I've always wanted a toilet trainer in a snow globe. Thanks, God. Thank God. No, Nato, I never got the shoes. They were okay. They were cool, but I didn't. I wasn't gonna go shell out the money for those. Nadu said, I've got over 1,000 NFTs. Hold on, where did that go? I must have missed it before. And then I see Pop and Stock responding. That I can't even read the rest of the comment, need to be transferred. Oh yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. 11,000. I've been transferring one project at a time. We did a few during the stream here last week. I've been transferring one project at a time because I'm not in a rush. And no one should be. We have 15, 16 days left to do this. If you think you need to do it in 5 minutes, like, I guess, but what's the rush? Hey, there's Uga. I've been going and looking at one project at a time, going through, kind of reminiscing, selecting them all. For me, that's 200 to 300, maybe even 400 on some of the projects where I bought a bunch of commons for the Drop Arcade. And then deciding, sometimes there were packs, and I'm like, what am I going to do with the packs? I've kept some packs that I might want to open before things shut down. And then I've transferred them over, and then I go over to Atomic Hub and make sure everything transferred, and I do a little looking around in case I'm missing a grail, do a little shopping, figure out what's out there, figure out I'm not in a rush. I'm just looking around. I'm just doing it little bit by little bit, and I'm having fun doing it, and you can do the same. There is no rush. You still have 15 days. Having said that, do not wait until the last weekend of it. Is May 31st falls on a Sunday, and I guarantee you people are going to get busy and they are going to forget. And is that a holiday weekend too? That's a double whammy if that's a holiday weekend. You definitely don't want that. Monster Pete, I still did not. The last time I got over to the post office, I completely forgot to take my key. So I still didn't get over there to check it, but I am headed that way tomorrow because I did order another box of cards that says it arrived yesterday from Target. And then when I went to the neighborhood mailbox today, there was a thing saying, we tried you and you weren't home. I'm home. I would have signed for them, but I didn't. So now I'm going to have to go to the post office and stand in line with the 85-year-olds who want to mail something to their grandkids and have a box and a million questions and all the time in the world. I'm going to have to go stand in line to go get them to get that for me. I don't know why they won't just swing by the house. I would have been here to sign for it. There is news on the Drop website. The sad thing is, Uga, they did not, from what I can tell, they never sent an email, even though everybody who was on Drop pretty much has an email registered with the site. What they've done is put out a few posts that I've seen, and there might be more, on Twitter and Instagram. And then I've been sharing those on Twitter as well. Let me bring up, there's really only 2 main ones at this point. And this last one was a really nice bit of information. I'm bringing it up now. We'll look at them real quick in order. The first one, where is it? Drop. It says, after an amazing run, I'll zoom in a bit. After an amazing run, we've made the difficult decision to sunset, i.e. close, Drop.io. From our earliest drops to our most ambitious launches, this community has been at the heart of everything. We're proud of what we built together and deeply thankful for every collector who joined us along the way. More information about timing and what this means can be found on the Funko blog. So there is a full blog post. I will drop the link in case you don't want to go hunting for it right here in the chat. It basically answers the questions that you should probably have had at that point. It does a pretty good job, although a lot of people still have questions that they would figure out if they would just try it themselves. But, you know, nonetheless, people like to ask questions and like we've talked about since day one, have their hand held as they go through the whole thing. You have until May 31st at 11:59 p.m. PST to get your USDC out of there. And you have until that same time to get your NFTs out of there. The main question that a lot of people had is, wait, what about my drop exclusives? For the first few couple of days, you could not transfer them. Now you can. You can transfer those out. One of the next big questions was, wait, what about my packs? We learned that. If it is one of the original projects that first came out a long time ago, you will still be able to open those over on Atomic Hub, or not on Atomic Hub, but on Wax. How do we know which ones? It's pretty easy to tell. Let me go in and I'll show you real quick. Let me go into my inventory. You can look at any pack, and you can look at this here on Atomic Hub or wherever you look at your NFTs, or you can look over on Drop and find the same information. Basically, go into the attributes of an NFT, and in there will be somewhere that says open, where to open, something like that. This one is not a good one to look at, but I do know it can be opened over here. Hold on, let me pull another one. You're looking for the URL in there for some of the different projects, especially the old ones. Like, is it in here? Yes, this one has it. I thought I shut that down. 1 second. Ugh, I hate when there it is. There we go. Look for this unpack URL attribute. If it has this funko.wdny.io/unpack, that literally is a site that still is up and running thanks to Wax, that you can go open any packs that you might have. Charlo, hey, how are you now? Sorry I missed your comment before. I'm trying to answer these questions. You have to log in using your Wax credentials. And then once you do, if you own any packs in that wallet, it will give you the option, just like here, and say, hey, do you want to open those packs that you have? You can do the drop down. You can select the pack. You can open it. It's asking me to put in my pin real quick. You don't have to open those. If, when you go in and look at the attributes, it says drop.io for that unpack URL, those must be open on Drop. You have to open them before May 31st, or else you're just going to have a pack that you can never open, which is still a collectible. I will keep some unopened, but not all of them. I bought a lot of the Grails for my collection, crazy prices, but I'm not sad. Yeah, Monster Pete, same, I'm buying them. Charlo, no worries on the English. If we can read it, we're all good, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, Matthews Ranch, what's up, baby? Saint Keith, thank you for that sub, 42 months. And Millennium Panda is in the house. What's up, Millennium Panda? How are you? Okay, so we're talking about Drop. I may have missed, let's see if I catch any of Uga's questions. No email, that's messed up, I agree. They should, and this is easy for me to say. Once again, I'll start this off by saying I'm not bashing Funko or Drop. I'm just merely sharing some opinions. I am all for them being successful. I want them to, I need them to. I own stock, I own Pops, I own NFTs. I'm all about them succeeding. Having said that, they should be doing the biggest push of information that they can to every potential avenue, email, all the social sites, the Funko blog, if they do any kind of lives, which they don't typically do that anymore, weekly emails, the app, whatever. Let everybody know that this is happening, because come April 1st, or not April 1st, June 1st, when people get in there and they're like, wait a minute, I can't access my stuff, that the S is going to hit the fan. It's not going to be good. People are going to be super pissed. Let's see. First, Cutie Beck said, I have a crazy drop shipping story. Yesterday, a lady left a package at my door. I get home and the return address is drop. I'm confused because I got all my pops from them. I open it and it's the Stranger Things Murray Grail pop that got lost in the mail back in September. Yeah, what? That's awesome, Cutie Beck. I'm glad it arrived. Dang, good on them, or her, if she had it. Uga said, I feel like that's illegal to not fully reach out to people and rely on them to pay attention on their own. It's real money value. You know, I don't know where the laws on something like this lie, where they are. And even if it were turned out that it was illegal after the fact, it's still after the fact, right? So what I'm asking everybody to do is go spread the word. Make sure you get out there and tell anybody that you know, tell your community, tell your friends, whatever, that this is happening, and to get over to the Drop website. Because another thing that they should probably do that they're not is if you go to the Drop website, just drop.io. I think I put too many P's in there. There is nothing on there that says we're shutting down. They haven't updated the site. They could also do that there. It looks the same as always. Nothing. Yeah, I totally agree. There's some big banner with, here's the link to that blog post, FAQs, maybe even, and those guys are gone, so they wouldn't do this. Here's a link to Sully's latest stream where he talks all about it. They're not going to do that. So it's up to you guys to let everybody know. The sad thing is, by not telling other people, we would benefit because there will be less supply. And if the demand ever goes up, it would be really good for those of us who are holding, but I don't play like that. I think it should be a fair playing field for everyone, and therefore I think everybody should know. And I even, on Twitter, I ask specifically, like Tech said something nice too, where is it? We'll have to read this other, is this the one? Yeah, so I'm gonna read the news in just a second, but I even replied to Drop and said, this is amazing news, and I tagged Funko. And I said, please continue to post about this and warn everyone that the site will shut down on May 31st. There are so many people who don't know this is happening, and I hate to see them lose their USDCC and or NFTs. Has there been a post from Original Funko about this? Did they share that information? I don't think so. I don't even think they shared this update, which went out on May 14th. I think it only went to the Drop accounts, and that's it. I'm just double checking now. Again, I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying I wish they would. It would be better for all of us. Yeah, they didn't post about it on Funko. They only posted about it on Drop. I'm not gonna share that one, but I saw what you put. So spread the word. Tell everybody. Do your part. Try to get them over here. There's 2 more Fridays between now and then for us all to learn. So what was this latest piece of information from Drop? Right here. Greetings, we have received a number of questions regarding unopened digital pop packs after Drop is sunset. They really don't want to say closed down. That we would like to address. After Drop is shut down on May 31st, you will no longer be able to open digital pop packs. We recommend opening all packs by May 30th. Get it done a day early. Don't wait till the last day to ensure that you have enough time to transfer opened items. Furthermore, since packs cannot be opened after the shutdown, we will be burning all remaining items in the Drop pre-mint wallet. What? Let's run that back. We talked about it last week. If you don't know, for any pack that is issued on the Wax blockchain, i.e. also on Drop, that pack, when you go to open it, goes to a pool of all of the NFTs for that drop. And if you got a standard pack, it goes, give me the next 5 that come out of there randomly, and they come out and you get them in your wallet. If you get a premium, it goes, give me 17 random NFTs from the pool, puts them in there, puts them in your wallet. If packs are left unopened or packs were burned, that leaves a whole bunch of stuff in the pool. That's just been sitting there. There are millions of NFTs sitting in that wallet. Once they do this, what they just talked about, and burn them all, it will bring down the supply. So when you go in to your inventory or the Wax to Atomic Hub, anywhere to do any looking at the market, and you pull up a random NFT like this one, it already shows there are originally there's 6,000 of these. Over almost 3,000 have been burned. That happened during Drop Arcade, right? Then another huge chunk of them will be burned, and that number will go up if there were any unopened packs or burned packs, or a combination of the two, from back on the day that they put them on sale and they did not sell out, which means that a lot of these NFTs, there are going to be far fewer left in circulation than there were. And that doesn't even count the ones that are trapped in .dp wallets because people didn't move them. They're not going to do anything with those. So on June 1st, we could look at an NFT and we could go, okay, for this one, it was originally 6,000. Now it says there are 3,500 burn. That brings us down to 2,500. And then we could go a step further. We could scroll down and we could go, okay, well, we have to pick one particular one. No, we don't. Where is it? We have to pick the template. We could come down and somebody should build a tool for this. I would love, if not, I'm going to try to see if I can do it myself and find all the .dp wallets on June 1st or later and take those out of the mix as well. There will probably be another 500 people that never transferred them. And all of a sudden a 6,000 piece NFT that could have been 6,000 pieces is actually 1,200 or whatever the number ends up being. So it's really crazy. Poppin' Stock says there are currently over 5 million cards in the drop pre-minted pool. So for the first time in a very, very long time, our burn numbers there are going to more appropriately reflect how many are actually in circulation. Then we have the new problem, though, of the ones that are trapped in drop wallets. There's nothing that they're going to, I mean, I guess technically on June 1st, they could go and burn all those wallets, but I don't think they can do that either. I don't even think they have the option to do that. So we're forever still going to have wrong numbers, but it'll be a little easier to calculate the right numbers, I think, if we care. So anyway, Keela Peel said, are we back to Atomic Hub? Well, you're back to the Wax wallet. If you want to use Atomic Hub, I think it's the way to go because a guy purchased Atomic Hub a few months ago. He's totally rebuilt it, although it looks identical. He rebuilt it from the ground up. It is functioning better, faster, and smoother now. And so, yes, if you have your Wax wallet that you'll need to hold your Funko NFTs, I recommend using Atomic Hub to access that wallet and the market. You can also go to NFT Hive. I think Nifty Blocks is down. I don't know if that's a permanent down, but it sure feels like it at this point. It's not coming up. And then there was a new site that I did check out after my stream last week. It's like called F12 or something like that. You could go over there and access it too. I don't vouch for it. I don't know enough about it, but I've seen it. And some people are apparently using that one. I think Atomic Hub is the way to go. You can still do things like check your sets. So for instance, if I'm looking at, this is one of the Halloween drops, I can go into the drop and I can go to sets and you can still check and go, oh, do I have all the commons? Yeah, I can look in here and see theirs are in color, not black and white. I have 2 complete sets of commons. I have, should be 2 complete sets of uncommons. I have 2 complete sets of rares, etc., etc. And then moreover, important to me is checking to see, did I get all the legendaries and the grails and all that? I have all the legendaries. Did I get the grail on this one? I think I did. If not, I still want to purchase that because I want 100% this thing. I don't, so I still need that one. Now, some may have been transferred over, but you got to remember, not a lot of people are active on this anymore. Are there even any on the market? Yes, there's one at least. $5.17 is the minimum. I can still check on drop till May 31st if I want to try to add that to my collection and shop over there and then move them over, but I got to remember to move it over. Walking Miracle says the wallets may still exist, but won't be accessible for anything other than looking at the most. Yes, that's correct. They will still, you'll still see .dp wallets, but those people can't log into them. They can't put anything up for sale. They can't transfer anything. They are essentially trapped forever in the void. So also says Punked, people that don't transfer, that gets burned as well. No, they've made no statement about that yet. And I honestly don't think they can do that because they don't own the wallet. The wallet is owned by the individual. All they're doing is shutting off access to the one spot in the world that you could access that wallet. So those, again, we'll be able to go and look and say, oh, here's a template. We can scroll down. And if I wanted to, I could go through and find out how many people have DP wallets that say it owns that. And those are essentially trapped. We could create a tool that would do it a lot easier. Poppin' Stock would know better than most that that's possible. And we could get better numbers on what's actually in circulation. Poppin' Stock says, for people interested, since drop will close, I will rebuild some sort of set completion page on the new side. Pop and stock, that would be awesome. And in a dream world, throwing it out there, certainly you will have to do what makes sense for you and your time. It would be really cool to be able to look at one and know how many are trapped in .dp wallets. I don't know how you would easily do that, if it would be worth your time. It is a request that we would have. If not, I'm going to look into trying to build the code myself, but I doubt I'll be able to do it. We'll see. Using AI, of course. Hey, what's up, Bubba James? How are you? What do you need my wax address for, sir? What's going on? What's happening? Let's see. Pop and Stock says, from terms and services, they are not legally allowed to burn assets in people's wallets. That's what I figured. They don't technically have ownership over them. Again, they have only shut off access. Yo, Jedi, what's up, baby? Aloha, how are you now? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you know about all this. If you have any NFTs, you're transferring them out of your Drop wallet. If you have any USDC, you're transferring out. I know you were in it for a bit. I guarantee you have the Star Wars ones. Make sure you get those transferred over to your Wax wallet. If you have any questions, today is the day. You already moved them. Way to go. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Pop and Stock says, yes, the numbers will clearly be there. He's going to do it for us. I love it. I can't wait to see what you make, my friend. Yeah, I think the numbers are going to be shocking, to be honest with you, because if you think about it, they didn't put that blog post up until April 30th, and people had till May 31st. So 31 days, essentially, 32-ish, to find out about it, read up on it, take the time to log in, go to transfer it to their Wax wallet. The Wax wallet was having some issues on people logging in and doing the migration. There were some problems there, so there's a hurdle. But transfer all their NFTs over to their Wax wallet, transfer out USDC, which I'm not concerned about. I would want everybody to know, but that doesn't really affect our NFTs, just affects their wallet. And make sure they got them over there. A lot of people are just going to be like, oh, they're worthless now, I don't care. They close that thing down. There's no value surely in that. I don't give a crap. There are people who just quit collecting a long time ago. There are people who have passed away. There are people who whatever. There's a bunch of reasons why people would never go and take care of it. And I think we're going to see some of the, especially the lower number grails, like the Minnie Mouse that I always use an example. I think there's going to be like under 200 of those in circulation in the world before long. I think that's where we're going to be. Uga said, I just transferred over 1,000 pops over to my Wax. Let's go, Uga. Pop and Stock says, by the way, I don't know if you saw, but I now track all the digital pop from digital cards to eBay. Oh, clicking on the link. I want to know about this. All the digital pop from digital cards to eBay. Oh, are we talking about the physical? Oh, you did the thing I used to talk about. Look at this. Look at this. Did you do the thing? He did it. Here's an example. Lorraine Baines in a prom dress from Back to the Future. When it was a digital NFT. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. You can see the three phases. The redemption token and then the physical pop. This is something I always visualized here, but I could never make. This is so cool that you made this, Pop and Stock. So this shows you during the digital card stage, when you had to get it out of a pack or buy it off the market in those first 90 days or 120 days, it was about an average value of $33, somewhere in there. Once it went to a coin, it was more like an average value of $55. Once it went to physical, that pop jumped way up, and this is talking about eBay sales, looking more like a $250 pop. I love this. This so shows to anybody who was like, oh, the NFTs were stupid, what a waste, I hated them, blah, 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 whatever. They messed up. They really messed up. I don't remember how many Lorraines I have. I think I have at least one, if not two or three. This is amazing, Pop and Stock. I did not see this. This is beautiful. And it looks like you can go in and you can do, oh, here's a closer zoom of stage one. Somebody sold one for $1.62. Yikes. During phase 2 when it was a redemption token, and during phase 3 when it was a physical pop. The last sale on this, $250. Man, is there any other information? Oh yeah, here we go. I love this. Current estimated value based on eBay sales over the last 2 months. There's been 5 sales. This is amazing. 220 average, 232 medium. One sold for as low as 170, one as high as 250. Oh, this is amazing. This is so, and there are the actual sales listed out in case you want to go see more details on it. So cool. This is so cool. Holy moly. Look at, oh, and all of them are there. Holy moly. Boba said he was checking his wallet just to make sure things would transfer. Where is my wallet? Back to inventory. A Power Rangers standard pack just came through. Whoa, the lowest listing on a standard pack of Power Rangers is $1.61 right now. Is that a new follow? Yo, Bloody Killer, thank you for the follow. How are you now? Yeah, it worked, Bubba James. Thank you for sending that over. Do you want me to send that back to you, or did you want me to open that? What are we going to do there? That's accessible from the redemptions page at the top. Oh, beautiful, Bubba James. Well, I'll need to transfer. That one is drop.io, so I need to send that to a drop wallet. Let's transfer that over while we're talking to Sully.dp. I haven't sent anything that direction in a while. That feels interesting. Sending it over. Bingo. We'll have to go take a look at that in a minute. But anyway, that is amazing, Pop and Sock. That's something I dreamed of. What is one? I want to look at a couple. I want to go back. One of the ones I never got that I always wanted. Oh, they're in alphabetical order. So let's look at TMNT Series 1. One I never got was the Grail, the Leonardo. If we look at prices. Oh, look, it even says the percentage that were redeemed. That is cool. We didn't know that before. We knew redemption number, but look at that. Oh, that's very cool. Look at the prices. Yeah, look at this one. Even during the NFT stage, this was a $500 to $600 NFT. It actually went down in the coin stage and then stayed. Actually, it's gone lower, but at one point, one sold for $1,200. Wow, that is really interesting to see. And if we scroll down, the last sale was, yeah, one was $400 here recently. I would love to get my hands on that. That was $1,200 because it was sold as a set. This is one of those things that makes it really tricky. Like that one technically probably shouldn't count in because it was a set, but it's somebody manually has to go and figure those things out. So it makes it very, very difficult. But whenever you have a single outlier, like that one, if you're really doing an average, you kind of take those out anyway. So I wanted to look at the Freddy Funko royalty and see what the prices look like on that one. There, of course, was not a digital card because that was a royalty set that you had to build, so you didn't get anything until we got to the coin stage. Once it was issued as a coin, they sold early, $250, but then, come on, it's hung up on. There we go. Nope. What's going on? It doesn't like me right now. I'm only able to jump to certain ones. Let me refresh this page. There's a way to report it? Oh, that's right. You did do some tracking once we got a little further in. So some of them will have that information. That's a good call. It's not liking my mouse over right now. Let me try making my window a little smaller. Sometimes because I have my window expanded across this wide monitor. Yeah, it won't do that right now. I broke something. But now that one only goes for like $150, $160. Which is a shame. I wanted to see that one go way, way up. Click on the little hand. Sometimes it helps to move on the chart. Hand. Yeah, it doesn't like me right now. It could be my computer. But this is amazing. I've always wanted this information. I love it now. Would have been really cool during to show people and go, hey, you're talking all that smack about these things, but look what can happen with some of them and how much they can be valued at once the physical pop actually shows up. Let's look at something like the Ghost Jaga from Thundercats. Whoa. $500 was at one point $170 for the Grail. Now more like a $300 pop. I love to see this. You said report it. There is a reporting button down here. So if we see something that was actually a set, we could report it. Let me go back to the turtles and do that for you to help the community. So we go to, that was the Leonardo prices. Come down to the bottom here. We've got this 1200 set. Go to report. Oh, actually, let's look at it on eBay first to make sure that it was actually a set. I can't go to the full because it's ended, but it does say multiple in that heading, and that would make sense for the $1,200. So if we hit report it, and then I take a Pop and Stock, gets a notification. He goes in and goes, okay, what's different about this? Okay, I see why I need to take it out. I'll take it out. That's awesome. That's amazing. Pop and Stock, as usual, you blow my mind. You do such amazing work, sir. I can't wait to see what you're able to do. Oh, we can refresh now? I can't wait to see what you do with, oh, it just took it out immediately. Wow, or you did something on your end, and that took it out. So that's cool. So now we have more up-to-date data that shows us that here's the prices. The really is only sold for $3.99 was the latest sale in the last 2 months. We could go back. Yeah, it goes back to earlier sales in January. But there's only been the one sale in the last couple of months. This is great information because if you go look at something like a HobbyDB or a Pop Price Guide or the Funko app, you're not getting real info on the values. At least last I looked. Maybe that's been fixed, but it was getting so out of hand. This was actually accurate. This is actually accurate. This is what you want to look at. You do have a dashboard receiving all report. I love it. I love it. We've always appreciated the on-the-fly fixes and additions. Oh, for sure. It's amazing. Pop and Six is on eBay. We can't go back years behind to get sales history, so I will only have the history from a few weeks ago. Which, to be fair, you only need the recent history in most cases. There are going to be those special, really low print items that only get sold every once in a while. Where the low, and that I don't think that applies here, because the lowest you're going to have of anything may be like the mini Grail or one of those where there's like, just a few hundred in the world and aren't going to change hands very often. But most of these there are 500, 1,000, 5,000. So you can get the values. You only want the last like few months at most. That's amazing, Pop and Stock. Great work. Okay, so back to Drop. We could tell them all the things that they should have done. This has been our MO for a long time. We all have opinions. I am not bashing Funko. I love this whole project still. I want to 100% it. I want everybody to know. So spread the word. Anybody else have any questions about this? Now's the time to ask so I can help you. And please pass along that info to everyone in the community and let them know so they don't miss out on it. We don't need people missing the chance to transfer their NFTs and their USDC. It's not a difficult thing to do. It just takes a few minutes for most people. If you have 17,000 NFTs like I did, it takes a little bit longer, but it's still fairly easy to do. Any questions, thoughts, concerns? Thank you, Pop and Stock, for popping in. I appreciate it. It's so cool. I can't wait to use that tool more. Because one of the things I want to do is I do want to do a proper inventory of all of my Funko NFT pops and start working on filling in some of the gaps of the ones that I didn't get once upon a time. It might be cool to have all the physical pops at some point. I don't think I'll ever get there because I'm not willing to drop, $1,200 on some of those grails. But if I get the chance to trade for them or something, I might. Okay, no questions. Make sure you do it. That's all I can say. You only have yourself to blame if you mess up. What else? No questions, no comments. Well, I really want to get to this. I'm very excited about this. Is the reason this logo exists up here in the corner. Oh yeah, let's see. Punk said that I bought some USDCC and it took a week for it to become available. Don't know if it's because I haven't used it in a while, but just to let people know if they are looking to buy. Oh yeah. Misty said, Sully, my Fun Day sticker were damaged in the mail. The post office sent me a note with the damaged package. No stickers in the package. Ninja Stickers was super quick to replace my order. Excellent customer service. Wow, good on them. Hopefully they were able to file a claim and get their money back from the post office, so it was a wash for them. But regardless, great customer service. That's amazing. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Disney Neon. This was the inspiration for this right here. This is the free NFT for the week. Make sure you fill out the form, put in, copy and paste your wax address. I'll get those sent out this weekend. Last weekend was extremely busy. I did not get a chance to send last week's, but I'll send both this weekend. I have been looking for these. First saw them at Target a couple months or a month ago, and I didn't grab them. I should have. And then I looked on eBay and saw some of the cards, and they are very cool. And if I saw right, there is also Sully possible in these boxes. But I wanted to try them, and I popped into a local Target yesterday after making a lunch run to Costco, and lo and behold, they had them. These are just some simple little, I guess you call them blaster boxes. I don't know exactly what the terminology on these are, but there are 7 packs, 5 cards each, 35 total cards. I did actually get 2 of these. But I wanted to share with you guys as I open one tonight because I'm excited about them. I love card collecting, but I just really couldn't get into it during COVID because I didn't have the money and we were focused on drop. I still think I put my money in the right place. But I've been wanting to crack some cards, and I've done it here and there occasionally on the stream. But 100% going to do that tonight. Misty said... these were $29.99 at Target, if you can find them retail. And then a few weeks ago, these boxes were going for like $80-90 on eBay. They have come way down, I guess because there's enough of a supply, and people are getting eBay and even other retailers have these for like $30-35. They're not terribly expensive. Missy said, I offered to send them pics. NS stated they hardly get any insurance claims approved. They don't file them anymore. Wow, that stinks. I had a lost card that I filed a report with the USPS, and I've gotten a couple emails, but I haven't gotten anything. Then I recently found out that they actually they're working, the USPS is auctioning off cards that somehow got lost in the mail that ended up at their big warehouse. It was a story on Instagram I saw somewhere. They're auctioning off cards. So my card's in there somewhere, probably. It was probably found, and then the USPS is going to make money off of it? That's so ridiculous. Inside the box, got a little Phineas and Ferb shout out. That's very cool. And in there, again, we got 7 packs, 5 cards per pack. Let's get into it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 7. I didn't count right. Very cool art on the packs. It's like a muted, like Easter colors of Mickey and Minnie. Not what I would have thought of for Neon. I think that's interesting. Let's get into it. Let's find out here. I don't know what odds are in any of this. I haven't looked it up. I just wanted to grab some, and I didn't think $30 was too bad to check out a box of these. I have seen some amazing autograph pulls on these. Where one guy got a trifold autograph booklet of Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, I think it was. Huge money in those. All right, what is this? I'm partially blind these days. We've got some sort of robot. What's that from? I cannot read that at all. Carl the Robot. Robinson Family. Okay, gotcha. Oh, right there. We've got a nice... Oh, it's a numbered card. Come on. We got a numbered card right there. That is PJ, Pete Jr., and that is numbered 117 out of 150. I don't know if this is just a shiny metallic version, or if this is... It says on the outside of the box that there's a guaranteed 2... Diamante Parallels. I don't think this is a Diamante Parallel. I think I just got lucky and pulled a numbered card of PJ there. That's dope. Love it. All right. That's a great first pack. All right. Next card behind that. Ooh, Manga Madness Bo Peep. Oh, that is a dope card. I love that art style. That reminds me a lot of the cards, the Funime that Funko did. That is a very cool card. Yeah, love it. There are 15 Manga Madness cards possible. I love that. That is so cool. Isn't it good, Punked? Two bangers in a row. Then we got Cars. That's got to be from like Cars 3 because I don't know that ride. Let's see who's that. That's a DJ. We got PJ in the first card. That's DJ. It doesn't say from which movie, but that is a fun one. And then what do we have there? Jafar. I love that he's on the horse in that sideways card, and that is the 5th card from that pack. That's a banger of a pack to start off with. We're asleep. We'll have to look up and see if we can get some values on these. I don't know, the Manga Madness one, these subsets, inserts are what a lot of people go crazy over. Of course, autographs are going to be the biggest thing, but stuff like that, like I want to know what the other manga cards are. It would be cool if there was a Sully manga card. I doubt there is, but. And then we got this numbered beauty. If you pull like an autographed, of course, Buzz Lightyear or Woody, that's where the money is. I've seen some people pull some heat out of some of those packs. That'd be awesome to see today, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I know what a lottery that can be. But I would love to pull a Sully. All right, first up, we got, one of the mice. Does that say Timothy? I'm pointing the deck down so I don't see. Timothy Mouse. I should put my readers on if I want to read these. Then we got, is this one of the stepsisters? No, that looks more like Hercules. Mikey Tank says, heard about the drop news. Where are you transferring? So you need a wax wallet, Mikey Tanks. You can get that if you go to My Cloud Wallet is the website. My Cloud Wallet. Is it .io? No, it's .com. You want to go to mycloudwallet.com and you're going to set up a wallet there if you don't already have one. What you're setting up is a wax wallet that will most likely end in .wham. So if you have not done that yet, you already got one? Okay, so you're transferring from Drop to that wallet. Transfer away. That's it. That's the main thing. If you have any USDC, you can transfer that out to something like Coinbase if you have an account there. If you don't have an account like that, it really depends on how much money you have. I would recommend just spending the money to buy some NFTs with the remaining USDC you have and then transferring those over to the same wallet that you're transferring everything else. But you got to do that before May 31st. A couple things to keep in mind. One main one is if you have any unopened packs, if you transfer those over, there is a strong likelihood you will never be able to open those after May 31st because most packs require access to the Drop website. So if you have any unopened packs, you might just want to open them. Or if you're like me and you're a little crazy and you want to keep something that you are going to guess might be valuable one day, I am keeping some unopened packs. It depends. It depends on what you want to do. If you think one day down the road, somebody is going to, like, the demand's going to pick up on all this and they're going to be like, I want to go get some of the rarest things there ever were in collecting. You know what's rare? Not a lot of unopened packs floating around out there. I'd like to collect those as well. If you think somebody will ever do that, you might want to hold a few. If you think that's a crazy scenario, you might say, never mind, I'm just going to go ahead and open those now. Because you could pull a Grail out of there. You could still pull a 101. I think there's still a few of those trickling around that may be available. You could pull coins. You could maybe pull. I don't know. It's all dumb luck, right? Oh, there we go. We got another of the inserts. Carl the Intern. That's a fun insert. Poppin' Stock says Climbing Moon had almost all the packs. He sold his collection. Oh, really? Carl the Intern, that's card P and F 17 out of that subset, out of that insert. Oh, there we go. We got another shiny. This one's not numbered. But that is Keda from Atlantis. Brian might like that. He loves the Atlantis movie. And then last but not least in this pack, we've got... What the heck am I looking at there? It looks like a skeleton with a cowboy hat on. That is Chicharron. What movie is that even from? Is that Coco? Yeah, that might be Coco. That is so cool. Yeah, it is Coco. The art on that is so dark, but that's because he's in the land of the dead or whatever, right? That's really cool. All right, you got a couple. I like that shiny. Why did I... if I'm going to believe in myself, I need to grab more than 2 sleeves because we're hoping we get more fun stuff. I watch a lot of pack rips online. Of course, they go way quicker than I do, but they have a lot more money to just throw away at this stuff. And I saw a guy buy $1,000 worth of these football packs, and he totaled up the value of everything he pulled out, and it was over $3,000. I've never had that kind of luck, but happy for him. Never know what'll come out of these. We've already got 4 inserts out of just 2 packs. Let's see if this luck continues. I would love to see an auto card. I think that'd be so fun. I love autograph cards. All right. Ooh, we're starting off with some, looks like some Lion King. No, that's not Lion King. That looks more like gargoyles. What is that? I didn't think these would be hard to make out. That is Lexington. Is that gargoyles? I see Broadway and Brooklyn written on the back. That's got to be gargoyles. All right, next up, we've got... Oh, from Onward. Yeah. I love Onward. What a great movie. That's Chris Pratt voiced that character, right? Barley Lightfoot. That's right. That was the last movie I saw right before COVID started. I went and saw that at a cool theater with Brian the day after we went to the Pixar After Dark. Oh, this is a cool, another insert card, 101 Dalmatians. This one, like the, has the frame similar to that one. I don't know if that's the same insert series or a different one. No, that's a different one. FF35 on the back is, it shows kind of the similar frame. All right, let's see. We get another, no, it was a shiny after that before. Oh. What is that from? Is that from Incredibles? Screensaver, yep. Screenslaver, that's what it was. Not Screensaver. What was? Just checked. All I have is an unopened Toy Story pack. Guess I'll open it. Hey, Mikey Tanks, best of luck to you. I think the Grail from Toy Story can fetch a few bucks, for sure. And then last but not least, pretty sure that's Phineas and Ferb. I never really watched it, but that's Candace. All right, that was pack 3. Yeah, I wish you all the luck, Mikey Tanks. Please, Mikey, take the time to go tell anybody you know who collected Funko NFTs at any point. Text them, email them, send a smoke signal, whatever you got to do, and let them know that the site is shutting down on May 31st. There's going to be a lot of people that never find out, and we definitely want them all to find out. Some packs still contain 1-of-1s. Oh, man. I should open the packs just for that. I never got a 1-of-1 out of a pack. I always wanted to. Oh, all right. Next up, we got, what's her name? Violet from Incredibles. Isn't that her? No, that's Inui. What's that from? Oh, this from Inside Out. The Emotions. Oh, what is that? Oh, we got a Mickey. Beautiful sparkle. I'm pretty sure if you get that kind of sparkle, that's what you want it on. That is a beautiful Mickey Mouse. Look at that. I think this is one of the 2 guaranteed... I forgot what they're called. Diamantes? Yeah, that's a Diamante, and we got it of Mickey Mouse. The DNA says, but NFTs and Wax Wallet are saved or safe. Yeah, they're a wallet. They're you can have it as a cloud wallet. In other words, you can access it from the internet from anywhere. Absolutely. Or I believe you can get your own keys for it, and you can own that offline as well. But the last part of that is absolutely not true. And I'm not trying to be mean. Just saying that's the rumor that's going around. There are definitely value in some of these NFTs. I myself have been purchasing some grails lately. And the value, this is the theory, so it may not, but very well could. The value will go up once the dust settles on all this, because it's all about supply and demand. And the supply is about to drop significantly from all the people that don't transfer them over. And you could say anything at any point didn't have value. One of the good examples I like to use now is the 90s, what we call junk wax cards, like your 1989 tops through your 1999 tops and Donruss and Score. A lot of those for a long time were considered worthless, and now they're having a huge resurgence, and some of those cards are going for hundreds and thousands of dollars. So to say something has no value or is worthless, is only a moment in time that can be dictated by supply and demand always. And there's no harm in owning a wax wallet and having those things. You don't have to pay a monthly storage fee. You don't have to keep up with it when you move. They're just there. So I highly recommend claiming your NFTs and holding on to them in your wax wallet, because there is a chance. There is a real chance that some of those could go up and be worth real money one day. Some of the cards you show us have a bit of value, won't say more. I think you might be talking about this. I cannot wait to see what the value on this Diamante Mickey is. It is not a numbered card, but it is a beauty. I love that. All right. Next up, we got another one of the art piece inserts from Mulan, it looks like. Oh, DNA. We were just looking at some of those early TMNT ones. Absolutely some money in the Grail and the Legendaries on those. It's just a few bucks right now, but it's something. Yeah, Mulan and Fao Zhu. That's a fun one as well. Another insert card. And then we got two more in there. Oh, we got the octopus. Is that from Finding Nemo? Hank. From the aquarium in Cleveland, and yeah, in Finding Nemo. And then the last card. Oh, nice. 22. The 22nd soul ever created. 22. That's awesome. These cards are just beautiful. Yeah, DNA, spread the word. That's the theme of the next few weeks. This all shuts down May 31st. So if you had any friends or communities that collected Funko NFTs, please spread the word and let them know that May 31st is the last day to get anything out of there before they close down the website, or as they're calling it, sunset. I think we should be a little more emphasis should be playing on it. Sunset sounds like something that just gradually happens and is real beautiful. No, it's closing. And they're shutting the doors. So let people know it's ending. Poppin' Stock says, for casual Funko card collectors, be aware that mints number 1 to 99 have a little premium. That's where most of the value will reside in the future. Yeah, and I luckily at one point I was looking for any cards across any rarities, common through epic, trying to grab low mint numbers. I have a few mint number 1s. I have a lot of mint number 5s. I'm going to be collecting and holding for a long time to go. So, Chucky, no, it's not that you won't be able to open any packs. Most packs will not be able to be opened after May 31st. There are some exceptions, and you can tell which ones can still be opened on the Wax blockchain by looking at the unpack URL attribute. I could show that after one of these pack openings again. If the unpack URL attribute for that pack has WDNY anywhere in that, it's not drop.io, it's a different URL, and says WDNY, that can still be opened after May 31st. TMNT old packs still can be opened. We tested it last week after May 31st. So you don't have to open those TMNTs. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Chunky said, reread the most recent post. They're burning everything. There won't be any cards to pull from the unopened packs. Over 5 million cards. If it resides in the mint.drop wallet, I think the same rules I just said out loud apply, but it's worth investigating. What we need to do is go and see if any of the TMNT cards from Series 1 reside in the mint.drop wallet. I don't think they do. I think they reside in a different wallet. So we have to do that research. There we go. Poppin' Stocks is promo, TMNT, Big Boy, Iron Maiden. Those are not in the mint.drop wallet. Is that confirmed, Poppin' Stock? You will still be able to go over and open those packs later. Reread the most recent that we read that. Tommy TV, what's up, baby? How you doing? What's happening, Sully? I read the title of your stream. I'm curious to know what you think about Funko making the new LE boxes similar to the NFT boxes, and what should I get out of my drop account before the shutdown? I haven't really looked at the LE program much, just because I don't buy much off the Funko website, and therefore for most of those I'm shut out of even participating. And I for one don't like the fight that it seems to be to try to get to that stuff, and the community There's a lot of toxicity in the community of people that are trying to get in on those drops. So I just kind of avoid it. If they were to make a Sully or something, of course I would go in there and I would spend some time doing it. I haven't seen what the new boxes look like. I hope they're not too similar, because I do love that you can look at you could be at a con, you can walk around and you can go, oh, that's an NFT pop right there. That black blue fade, the silver foil, I hope it's not too emulated of that. I haven't looked. No points are used anymore. That helps. I did not know that. But Tommy, that's a great question. Who supplies the RAM for the opening of the early packs? No clue, Chucky. Don't know. And unless they can't be opened, don't care. No offense. Pre-minted cards on wax are in the wallet premium.nft. So they will still be able to come out. Wait, that's exactly what I've got to see these, Tommy TV. I'm holding a pack we haven't finished opening. After I do this, I want to go look and see what those new ones look like. That's a bummer if they look too much like the old Funko NFTs. The answer to your other part about what you should transfer out of your drop account, everything. You got to get them out of there. Get them into a wax wallet immediately. You have 16 days left to do that. Get your USDC out. If you can't transfer it over to something like Coinbase, just use it to buy some other NFTs and transfer those over to your wax wallet. Really, I got to look at these, Tommy. I really got to look. Can you transfer drop wallet USDC to Coinbase? Yes, you absolutely can, Mikey Tanks. In fact, I put a tweet out, and I can show that on screen in just a minute. Let me show these of the exact steps. Very easy. Very easy. Let's see. Let's look at this pack of cards, and then we'll pick up on that conversation. We got Cruella from 101 Dalmatians. Very fun. We got... Oh, what is that? That looks like... Is that from the beginning of Wreck-It Ralph? Is that one of those things they fight? Lord Grygon. I don't remember. Is that what that's from? Is that one of the guys from... Really punked. Oh, yeah, we definitely have to look at these then. Now, oh, is that Finn? Did we get a nice, shiny Finn? Or Flynn, not Finn. Flynn Rider. Yeah, nice. Voiced by Zachary Levi. Next, oh, classic Pinocchio. Nice. Very nice card. And then, last but not least, in this pack, we have got... Oh, man, this is really testing my Disney knowledge. That's Anton Ego. Gusteau's Restaurant. So that's, oh, boy. Somebody help me. What is that from? Is that, oh, Ratatouille. Ratatouille, then, if it was a restaurant. Yeah, let me show you that tweet real quick. Let's go back. By the way, if you want to get any information off of what's happening with Drop, you got to go to the Drop Twitter, and then there is a blog post on the Funko website from Drop that has most all of the information that you could need. Here's the link. I'll drop it again in the chat. From Elio. Oh, I did never see that. That's probably one of the only Disney movies I've never seen. I need to watch that. Or Elio, however you pronounce it. Back to my tweets. Let's go back a little bit to the steps that I outlined. I tested this last weekend. Where'd it go? I did it step by step in Twitter. Yeah, here we go. Drop website closes May 31st. You want to transfer out your USDC. Here is how you do it. I used Coinbase. Not everybody uses Coinbase. You have to apply whichever wallet it is that you want, or exchange that you want to move your stuff to. But Coinbase for me was easiest. And you want to use Solana when doing the transfer because that's essentially free. I think there's a $1 minimum fee. If you have less than $5, it's not worth it. If you have like 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, absolutely worth it. But there are the exact steps, and it's like 5 steps. It's like you go over to Coinbase, you follow these screenshots, you click deposit, receive crypto. It's going to give you URL. You go over to Drop, you put in that URL that they give you, that wallet. You say transfer over. You go through the steps, you click OK, here we go, and you transfer it, and your money transfers. I would recommend, if you have like $200, $300, transfer like $5 first. Pay the $1 fee, that's $6 in total, that comes out of there. That leaves you, if you had $200, leaves you with $194. If something goes wrong in that first step, you still have $194 to do it right. If something goes wrong on the $200 right out of the gate and you didn't test it, you lose $200. So test it with a small amount first and make sure it works. I just dropped the link in there that has the instructions. Go through it. Nobody's come back to me and said, Sully, that doesn't work. Your instructions are wrong. I tested it myself. It works. I ended up deciding to keep my USDC until the last day or two. Going to show you how to transfer NFTs to a Wax wallet. Sure, very, very simple, but I'll show you. Yeah. I don't want to demean you not understanding how to do it. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying it is very simple. You don't have any reason to worry. Best thing for me, I've gone to my inventory. I'm doing it one project at a time. So the next project I need to do is I want to do Stranger Things Series 2. I'm not in collection tracker. I'm in inventory. In the upper left-hand corner, if I turn in the upper left-hand corner, where the mouse is moving, you can see it says I have 199 NFTs in that collection, right? That's a good little helper, that 199 up there. So now what I do is I scroll down and it's going to show, it just shows a few at a time, right? It's loading them. I want to get all the way to the bottom of this list, right? I'm just doing one project at a time. I'm going to go ahead and do this whole one because it's simple. I got to the bottom. It doesn't load anymore. If I hit transfer, it'll say, do you want to select all 199? Well, yeah, sure. You click that. Select 199. Now I want to transfer those items. I click transfer. It wants my Wax wallet. Do not type your Wax wallet address in. You are asking for trouble. Go over to wherever you're logged in, which I'm logged in on Atomic Hub. Click on your name and click the two little pieces of paper up there that copies it so you can't possibly make a mistake. Go back over to Drop. Paste in your wallet. It's going to verify that that's an actual wallet. Bingo, bango, bongo. We're perfect. Hit continue. It's going to ask you to do it again. Well, you already have a copy to your notepad. Paste again. Transfer. Hopefully you have two-factor authentication like I do. So I got to put in my 6-digit code that comes from my Authenticator app. I will not show you that, even though it changes. It doesn't really matter. And I have so many of those, I have to search for it. Okay, now I put in my code. And once that's in, hit confirm. It's going to transfer those over. And luckily, the guy who took over Atomic Hub has done something amazing. Because if you go over now and you go to inventory, what did I just transfer? Stranger Things? They're right there already. Transfers in seconds. I have over 24,000 NFTs in my wallet over here now because I already had a bunch and all these I'm transferring. I have turned off the GIFs, the animated GIFs, because it just eats up too much of the RAM on my computer. But they're transferred already. And then if I want to, I can check and verify by going in here and making sure that the same number transferred, but none have not gone through. So I think it's working great. And you just do that one project at a time if you want to, or if you're in a real hurry, which I don't recommend, but if you're in a hurry, you can just go through and select all of them from all of them and send them at one time. Poppin' Sock says, I made a tutorial to transfer out. In the tutorial, I'll use my wallet. Now everybody is not paying attention and sending out their collection to me. No. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That's crazy. That is nuts. People are something else, man. I mean, I get that it can be a little confusing, but that part's pretty simple. Seth the Jedi, subscribe at Prime, making 23 months. Thank you, Seth the Jedi. I'm really curious what that bad boy right there is worth. I think we pulled a banger there. We're gonna have to look that up in a minute. All right, I've got 2 more packs from that box to open. That's crazy, Poppin' Stock. That is absolutely nuts, man. Chris VKC, I unstaked most of my stuff. I don't think I got everything out, but I unstaked most of it. Yeah, I don't think there was anything in there that was of terribly high value. Most of it had gone way down, just because I don't think I don't know. I don't want to badmouth the game any more than I already have. I don't know who's playing or who's not. Ooh, Elemental, love that movie. No, I wouldn't say the word scam. I think that gets thrown on way too much. That's just one of those words people love to say. People are calling the Funko stuff a scam. It's not. That's not a word that applies. Oh, from Up. Yeah, love it. I love Up. That's such a great movie. Little Russell. All right, come on. Let's get another banger in here. Oh, what do we got there? A Goofy movie anniversary, like a poster. That is cool. Max Goof 25th anniversary. I can't read up in the corner, but that is a nice card. I love that one too. My wife loves the Goofy movie. That is a fun. Love the bright colors. That is so 90s. Pop is providing people instructions with examples. If they aren't paying attention, that's on them. I 100% agree. I have sympathy for people when it's terribly complicated, but I'm sure he did a good job of outlining everything. And there are resources. Before you do anything, you should check with other people. Oh, nice. From Finding Nemo. Was that Willem Dafoe that voiced that character? I think it was. Gil. And last but not least in that pack, we've got what the crap? Oh, from what do they call those guys? The Kakamora from Moana. Those are fun. I love those little guys. Need the Goofy movie Mondo coming out. I might need to get it. It's amazing. Look, oh, it's a poster punk. All right, one more pack on there, and then I want to see what some of these that we pulled are worth. Yeah, Mondo makes such beautiful things, but I recommend if you get anything from Mondo, you actually get it framed like professionally, or get a nice frame with that like what do they call that, museum glass or whatever, because otherwise if you put it in a room with bright sunlight or a lot of sunlight, it'll fade over time, which is a real shame. Treat those like true artwork. Oh, hey, is that Goofy movie? Or yeah, that's Goofy movie, right? That is, man, they make these so hard to Roxanne. They make those so hard to read, that light color green. I just can't. Roxanne, I'm going blind. We should have another Diamante in this pack. A dragon from Gargoyle? That's got to be Gargoyles, right? Oh, they're figures. Oh, that's also cool. Their figures are top notch. That's Brooklyn from Gargoyles, which I can't remember who voices who, but I know Brent Spiner was a voice in Gargoyles, the guy who played Data on Star Trek Next Generation. Oh, there's another Diamante, and it is a Cars. Oh, the Diamantes are really nice, man. There's guaranteed 2 per box on the box that I got for $29.99. Snot Rod. That's a beautiful card. I love that. Oh, epic Mickey Shadow Blot. I'm pretty sure this is some sort of like, this is a nice like case or what do they call those, a case hit? That's a beautiful one. Man, it is a heavy duty card too. It is not numbered, but that is a beauty. That is a very cool card. DNA said friend had an account before, and there was a URL that it's Astra Scout existed, and it's apparently very close to the wax address you send your crypto to. He never intended this to happen, but there's a lot of money on there. He had an account before. Yo, Tanner, what's up? Perfect timing. I'm opening some Disney Neon cards from Topps. I bet you'd love these. I don't know which kind of wallet you're talking about, DNA, but if it is early wax address, maybe he does have a lot of money. I don't know. Oh, there's Violet from Incredibles. I just pulled, I didn't get 6 cards out of there. I just pulled a couple of bangers out of here, man. Here were the inserts that I pulled out of I bought one box for $29.99 at Target. One of these. Came with 7 packs, 5 cards per pack, and we pulled one of our very first pack. We pulled a numbered PJ at a 150, and then we pulled this, a very cool manga Bo Peep. I want to see what the other mangas in this set are. What's up, Shep? How are you now? We pulled a like a chrome or a metallic, whatever you want to call that. Kita. We pulled... I still need to put some of these in penny sleeves. We pulled... what is his name again? Carl the intern. Then this is one of our big hits. Man, look at this beautiful. You get 2 Diamantes per box, and we got the OG Mickey Mouse himself in Diamante. I bet that's worth a little something. We're going to look that up in just a minute. We also got Goofy Movie anniversary poster. These are all inserts. We got Flynn Rider with that chromey look. We got a couple of these framed like posters for Mulan and 101 Dalmatians. Yeah, it really is. And then I think this is probably going to be the one out of the box. This is a heavy-duty, thick card. Epic Mickey Shadow Blot. That is a dope card. And with that nice, beautiful finish on it. That mirrored finish, beautiful. As well as our other Diamante was Snot Rod from Cars. And then the commons, just to show you, they go across tons of Disney and Pixar movies. These were all the commons out of there. Some really nice-looking cards, man. Yeah, you got Moana and Finding Nemo and Up. So far, no Sullys. I thought for sure there was a Sully in the set. I got to double check in here somewhere. But the commons are beautiful. But the Kakamora, I love those little guys. They crack me up. But I want to look at. I think this Mickey right here. I want to look at that up. Let's see what we got. I mean, I might be disappointed, but I think Pop and Stock may have jumped ahead of us a little bit. And he said that he thought some of the ones I pulled had some value. So let's look up Diamante Mickey Mouse. And there's one right there that somebody pulled. Let's go to sold. Hey, $10. I only spent 30 on the whole box. So that right there is a nice win. Let's see, did it more than one sell? Another one sold for 11 at auction. 15. Oh boy, somebody pulled a orange Diamante numbered to 25 at $340. No. They were literally called Diamantes. It is a fun way to pronounce it though. And then here's the other one that I think is probably worth a little something. That is called the Epic Mickey Shadow Blot. Epic Mickey Shadow Blot Neon. It's not. Oh man, it's such a beautiful card. I thought it had to be worth a little something. It's worth like $1 or $2. That's kind of a shame because that's such a nice card. But that's okay. Somebody will want it. All right, let's see what else we got. We got the Diamante Snot Rod. Oh, okay, we'll look at that one next. Snot Rod, like $325. That's not bad. So right there, we're up to at least $14-15 between those 3 cards. So I'm halfway there before we even look up the others. Let's look up the Goofy Movie poster. I don't think that's going to be terribly valuable, but you know, it's all about demand. Goofy Movie Neon. Oh man, look at what. If you get the refractors, there's some beautiful refractors in there that are gone for big bucks. Just the regular poster, $249. Not bad. And let's look at that one numbered out of 150. I think that's where the rest of our value is going to be. Pop and Stock is eager for me to see this, so let's check it out. Where'd he go? We got PJ numbered out of 150. That's a refractor, I think, is what they're calling it. PJ Neon Refractor. I guess I better put in... I already put in Neon. Let's put Disney. It is PJ, right? With the dots, maybe. Or did I put PL? That'd be a real problem. Ooh, boy, you can pull autographs of those? Look at some of those autographs. Not finding any that have sold. Let's try changing that up a little bit. I'm going to take Disney out And let's go back to just P and J. Tops, maybe? I guess it definitely needs the dots. All the other numbered to 150 are between $5 and $15. I mean, that feels fair. Let's go out of solds. That's numbered to 199. That's a green refractor. What is this? Numbered to one. Oh, we could do the slash 150. I forgot about that. Yeah, that one hadn't sold, but that could actually be a good thing. There could be somebody that's trying to complete that set. Because is he Goofy Movie or just like Mickey and Friends? Yeah, I'm not seeing any. There's a regular card, 10 cents of him. Oh, you know what? I could look it up is the actual card code on the back. Problem is I can barely read these. Oh, there goes Charlie. She just loves to lose her-ish. $104. I really am going blind. There we go. $9.99. Numbered 54 out of 150. They call that a green, pink, blue foil. Oh, I see the stripes down behind him. You can see it. It's a multicolor, like a rainbow. And one sold for $10. So yeah, I got my money. I broke even essentially on this box if you combine the value of all these that are in there. I might put a few of those up for sale and just see if I can parlay that into a new box. But I do love the cards. They're really cool. Walking Miracle Tier 2, 67 months. Yeah, that makes sense, Punk. Goofy Movie and Goof Troop. I got fingerprints on Flynn Rider somehow, even though I was trying not to. Official with Prime making 53 months. All right, we finished that box. I do have another one, and I might give that a go tonight, but I thought we'd take another little pause. We got people coming in. Still talking about Drop and the closing of Drop website. You got to get your stuff out. Thank you, Official. Thank you for coming by. You got to get your stuff out by May 31st. That's brought up a lot of questions with people. So if you're here and maybe you're the first you're hearing of it, you've got to transfer out any and all USDC you have, and all of your Funko NFTs have got to get out of your Drop wallet. You will no longer be able to access that Drop wallet after May 31st, 11:59 p.m. PT. Make sure you do that. Don't wait until the last couple of days. Key things to know: you can now transfer out your Drop exclusives. They changed that about a week ago today, maybe 8 days ago. I think I might want to open a pack. You did see that, Mark Official. They are going to burn all NFTs that are left in the Drop Mint pool after May 31st. So you have until May 31st to open those packs that you might be sitting on. In fact, Boba James, and I owe a shout out for Boba James' birthday. So I feel like I've done that every year for his birthday. It's got to be a tradition. He sent over a pack. So let's open that and then we'll do a Boba James shout out. You can still open packs through May 31st. He sent me over one and I transferred it. So if I go back to my inventory, just the main inventory, there it is. There's the Power Rangers pack he sent over. Let's open it up for old time's sake. Let me make sure my audio is pushed over correctly so we don't miss out on any of the sounds. We want to go to browser. There we go. And we're going to open this up. Big shout out to Boba James. Thank you for this. Let's do it. Sound is on. Are you ready? Are you ready? There it is. Fun background on that one. You know what I'd like to do is open another April Fool's. That was a fun pack opening. All right, let's see what we got. We got in the first slot, hey, an epic White Ranger. There's once upon a time would have been very excited about that. Epics don't go for a whole lot these days. We're not building any more royalty sets, but they're still pretty limited cards. We got, what? A legendary Billy, come on. I have only maybe once or twice ever opened a pack after redemption and got what would have been a redeemable pop. Now, this one's interesting too, because once upon a time, when you pulled that out of a pack, it wasn't going to be worth a lot. I wonder, using Pop and Stock's new tool, what that Billy would be worth if we had the physical pop for him. That is amazing. All right, next up, we got a common Aisha. Then we got another epic. This is a hell of a standard pack. A legendary and 2 epics so far. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? Another common Aisha, number 775, and that's all of them. That's a beauty. Let's get this shout out going for Boba James that I pushed off for way too long. That's hilarious. I've got some other unopened packs. I'm debating. I do like the idea of keeping one of each unopened. I just love the idea that I can look back at those later and go, the what ifs, the fun of an unopened pack. Anybody else open any packs that they had sitting around? That pack's been marinating. Yeah, it has, official. That's a great way of looking at it. I have some says DNA, but too lazy to check. Not too many, maybe 10 unopened packs. Oh, you should absolutely. You should absolutely. There. By the way, if you don't want to open them, you know what any of them are? We could take a look. Pop and Stock says over 550 packs have been opened in the last few days. I opened about 25 myself. I mean, just for grins, let's look at something like, I just said I wanted to open another April Fool's pack. If we go back out to the marketplace and we go to, man, there it was right there. I just skipped right over. Where's that April Fool's? This was such a fun pack opening. And I go down to, wait, wasn't I? Shop collection. And go to packs. Look at this. A standard pack. Lowest you can get, $7.56. That's the lowest that anyone's asking for right now. So there's still value. A premium is $6.98 is the cheapest. Why the difference? That's very interesting. There's only 29 standard packs on the market. There are 30 premium packs. So it really just boils down to like who was putting them up for sale. If we look down, the cheapest premium pack ever sold was $10. So this would now become the cheapest packet ever purchased. I kind of want to do it. And then the standard pack at $7.56, the cheapest one of those ever was $4.50. So it's kind of all over the place because there's not a lot of inventory left, but if you have packs, there is value. I still have Halloween Series 1 standard pack and a Star Trek premium. Oh, those are some good ones. Pop and Stock says I was keeping a ton of Fantastic Plastic 1. Those didn't have redeemable. It was the first test runs. I have a bunch of those. I transferred those over, and you can still open those after, I believe. Let's double check. I believe those have the where you can open them on wax. I might be wrong. We had that URL up earlier. Let's see if I go WDN. Can I find it? Yes. Let's see if I'm right or not. Yeah, I opened some Monster Crates last week, actually. So Fantastic Plastic Standard Pack 1, it's not on here. So those cannot be opened. I need to transfer those back. At least some of them, if I'm not going to keep them. Because I thought you could still open those over here, but you can't. I got to send those back to drop and open them over there. Yeah, look how many I have. Let's just keep a low mint number. So let's take this one, this one, this one. Let's see, I want to keep, should I just keep one of each? So funny. Oh, that's great. Boba James is opening the backs too. Let's see. I do want to keep at least, let's keep two of each. So that's 1 and 2, and let's just transfer these over. Wait, that has 69 in the number. Somebody will like that one day later on. So that keeps one black, one red, one black. Let's transfer all these back over to sully.dp. Did I get the right? Hold on. Yeah. Always doubling and triple checking. No Fantastic Plastic Drop was created as the first packs to test drop. That's what it was. How am I not? Oh, I hate that. I've been here doing stuff with you guys for a while now, and it's just decided that I'm not logged in. That's crazy. Try again. Okay, now it's transferring. We'll go back over to inventory, refresh. May take a second. There's all my unopens. What's funny is we started with Funko on our Wax wallet, and then we transferred everything to Drop, and now we're moving everything. Yeah, it's not lost on me. Why is that taking so long? That's weird. Nothing ever takes that long. I didn't mess up, did I? Hey. Good, how are you? Oh, we're still talking Drop. Yeah, we never give up. Oh, there's still a lot of people that never heard about it. Hey, check out I opened some. Check out these are like the best ones.
So cute. Epic Mickey. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's 2 per big box. We got the OG Mickey. That's like a $10 card, and that one's numbered.
So cool.
You recognize PJ right off?
Yeah. Goofy movie.
Yeah, I thought so.
Love Goofy movie.
Those are some of the best ones.
I like Miracle.
Also, that fun manga.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, peep.
Oh, we better change of plans for leaving. Hey, Nadu.
Oh, really?
Carmel. What's up? Hello, Mark. Yes, there will be no audition this evening. Talk all the way through everything. We're good. I'll explain later.
Okay.
But Macy's gonna go first. So.
Okay.
You guys having fun? Was it fun opening the cards?
Whoa.
Did you like really exciting?
Well, I mean, we went through it, but we were getting questions at the same time about Drop, so it was kind of a back and forth thing. Whoa, those mangas are. But this was a fun one too. Look at Bo Peep manga. It's just manga. It's like an Asian art style. Yeah.
Cool.
Some of those are pretty valuable, but they're the numbered ones.
Where'd the spaghetti go to dance? The meatball.
Jeez.
I love it. I love it. All right, I just want to pop in and update you.
Okay.
No rush or anything.
Yeah. All right.
Do your thing.
Sounds good.
Have fun, guys. See you later.
Maybe there's not a Sully Neon. There was. These look like different cards. These don't look like the same cards. No, there's one. Okay, there is a Sully. And there's some autograph cards. Yo, what's up, Randy C? How are you now? There's a very cool Sully autograph by John Goodman. That would be the pull. That'd be amazing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Look at that. That's a beautiful card. Numbered to 50. Oh, that's interesting. On the back, why is it... like a mirrored reverse. That's very interesting. Huh. By the way, I got my USDC out of drop and into Solana. Way to go, Randy C. Way to go. We opened some cards, these Disney Neon. We had a lot of fun with that, and now we are kind of looking at packs. Uh-oh, I let that sit there too long. As I'm doing a shout out, lots going on. Did you end up buying the .Sully wax names? You know, you told me that, hey, it was coming up, and I never saw it come up, so I don't know if I got it or not. Do you know how I would check? I have no idea if I got it or not. If I even needed to do anything. I was always befuddled by that whole process, to be honest. So there was no Sully manga, which is a bummer. I was kind of hoping they did his character, but that's all right. These are my new ones. Pretty sure. Official says the next Disney Lorcana set will include Monsters, Inc. I did see Mike. I did not see Sully in the early things I've seen. I mean, it's dangerous. Like, I really want there to be Sully, but at the same time, like, as I've been trying to get some of these Topps Chrome and now the Neon, like, oh man, they are not cheap. Some of these cards, if I really want them, are going to cost me hundreds of dollars, and that's... I've never been a collector like that. I like to buy low, buy packs, get into things that way. But if I really want them, I'm going to have to shell out some money. So over time, I'll slowly try to get those. Like the Topps Chrome, I'm up to 3 different Sully versions now. And I think I have a numbered one on the way that I finally won. Papa Sock says, I don't know, never did it. So maybe you'll see something in that page. There we go. Thank you. Oh, you do see me on that page. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, long time ago, I put in for Sully.wham or Sully something. Let's see. It doesn't find it by needs to be claimed. There it is. 100, is that wax that I bid on it? Oh, that's way down there. Amount in wax, yes. So what do I need to do then? Somebody has Sully's hat on the list. Are you kidding me? My Arm, who's that? I know that name. I know that wallet. Who's My Arm? I put in June 8th, 2022 to try to get that. You don't know how to claim it, but I did win it. That's interesting. Well, if I go, let's see. I'm logged into my account. Needs to be claimed. Current bids. Oh, it definitely is. I remember that wallet. Is it Yamster? He was going after Sully's hat. That's funny. That's really funny. You would think that would be like up here in like my account since I'm logged in. Name bids needs to be claimed. Wallet account. Tokens, keys, staked. You would just think on that page where it says need to be claimed, I can like click on it or something. That just takes you to the wallet. But then under the current bids, I don't want to put anything in there because I don't want to bid again. Pop and Stock, you're funny. So I guess the original bid didn't go in on this page. This just finds it on the blockchain. I'm pretty sure I would have done that on Atomic Hub back in the day. Huh, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. That's really cool that I finally got it. Like, as all this is slowing down and getting quieter, I'm finally going to get the wallet that I originally wanted. But hey, it can pick back up. I still hold to the fact that digital collecting is far from gone. The problem is, like, recently, I think I just saw yesterday or day before, McFarlane Toys is going to stop doing NFTs. That really breaks my heart because I was counting on him to be one of the ones that would stick with it. But he's closing it down, and there's several other, platforms that are closing down. But then there's ones like Candy that are coming back. So I don't want to be all doom and gloom and it's over. It's just a very quiet time for digital collectibles NFTs. That is the time, though, that you buy. When it's quiet. That's how you can make the big bucks. I'm still working on the shout out. All right, so we still need to do the box game. I originally thought I was going to have till like 9 o'clock because Macy was going to do this tryout tonight, but she's decided against it. So I don't want to be too late because Kelly probably love to grab dinner. So we need to do the box game. McFarlane is ending Odd Key, but still continuing the other one that is with drips, so not closing everything. That's good to know, Nadu. That's good to know. I think the deal is it costs so much money to get the art done and somebody to maintain and watch over the projects, and like it's not free. It's cheap, or can be cheap, but it's not free. And these companies have to make decisions if they want to shut things down. Like in Funko's case, if they had just ever done anything on wax and had never built drop, they could have just not done anything at this stage. But maintaining drop costs a lot of money. So let's see. We got a long note from Chucky. I don't want to miss from Google. If you want a short custom name, you must win it through a wax name service auction. Go to Wax Blocks or Wax Bidding during an active auction. Once you win the bid, go to the Needs to be Claimed tab in your wallet dashboard. Under Wallet, select Create Account, input your newly won custom name, paste your own active keys, and complete the transaction. Okay, I'll have to spend some time with that. We do have a happy birthday to Boba James. Big old happy birthday. Thank you to his lovely lady for asking about that. So we still need to do the box game. I'm debating whether I want to open. I think I want to open the other neons. I really enjoyed those. So why don't we do this? I had a Deadpool pack in last week's, and Chuck won that, and we opened it. But I think it'd be fun to include at least the chance at a neon this week. And then if you win it, it'll be yours. But if you don't, I'm going to open it. So we're going to do that. So we're going to play a box game real quick. I'll give you guys a chance. So let me figure out the prizes here. And we'll do that. And then if nobody wins that pack, I'm going to open them for myself. We got, let me pull everything together here. We've got butts on things, squish. I'll show these, by the way. We've got a Mace Windu Pop. We've got a Priscilla prize pack, and then we're going to put in the Disney Neon pack. So let me pull the... Why does it smell like... They must be cooking something downstairs. I hope that's what... Not a good smell. Either way, it's getting ripped. That is right. Oh, we got to put in one of these cloths. And I think I had a pin in there last week. Yep, I did. There's the pin. And a bunch of stickers. And what else can we put in here? The tattoo sticker. I think that's good. We'll have the pin ant. Okay. So I'll show you guys the prizes. Then we'll get them in the boxes. Then I'll tell everybody how to participate. Hey, Captain John Parakeet, how you doing? Everybody has points. You can do just like Captain John Parakeet just did and check your points. one entry is only 10 points, right? So you can buy, John can buy multiple entries. Last week, Callard won, I think he said, off 50 entries, which have been 500 points. People have won off one entry before, so I highly recommend everybody at least give it a shot. Let's start off by showing the prizes, then I'll tell you how to enter. First up, from my friend Brian Cook, which, by the way, Macy watches this one YouTuber. Her name is going to escape me right now. Crap, she has pink hair. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna have to look at the text I sent, but she's a really popular YouTuber, and she unboxed some butts on things on her stream. Like, has millions of followers, so good for Brian Cook Art. We've got one of his squishy blind bags from Five Below. We've got a Mace Windu Pop. Hope Scope, that's her name. Mace Windu. That is an exclusive glow-in-the-dark. I think I got this at Target. Beautiful pop. We've got the Dreams bag from last year's SDCC party, Rocky Moto. Never been opened. I don't know what's in there. If you win that, we'll open it for you. We've got the Priscilla prize pack, which will feature the very last of her pin ants. I've already given away 2. This is the 3rd one that I've had since Emerald City Comic Con, so not even that long. 2.5, 3 months. The prize pack will include the pin ant, an unopened blind bag pin featuring one of the halls. It'll say like hall A, B, C, D, all the way through H possibly, with a little spinner on there that she made for SDCC. 2 of the temporary tattoos featuring her artwork. The stamp sticker from Emerald City Comic Con featuring her artwork, and one of the really cool cleaning cloths. I've been using one of these every day to clean my glasses. It works great. That's the Priscilla prize pack. And last but not least is going to be 1 pack from a Disney neon box. I just opened some of those earlier. But if you win, I will let you pick which pack out of here you want, and you will get the contents of that pack. So next step is, how do you enter? I'm going to set this up and get it fired off. You will use your points to buy tickets. The only requirement is that you must have a U.S. shipping address. I'll ship it to anywhere, to anyone, but it's going to go to a U.S. shipping address, either a friend of yours or a reshipper. I do not ship internationally, is the short version of that. All right, starting now, 7 minutes on the clock. There it goes. You buy your tickets by typing in !enter followed by the number of tickets, or !ticket followed by the number of tickets. Remember, each ticket is 10 points. You got to do the math. If you want 50 tickets, that's going to take 500 points. You can also use that trick like Official just did and just do max, and it will either buy 150 tickets, which is the maximum, or the most you have based on, or most you can get based on your points. So if you only had 400 points, it would be 40 tickets. That's it. You can't buy any more. You do get points just for watching the stream. So the longer you hang around, you get 2 points for every 10 minutes. And when we have hype trains, I give away points. And at the end of the stream, when I close things out and go to raid somebody, I give away points. So the more you're here, the more points you earn, the more tickets you can buy. We have 5 boxes. I right now have 4 Post-it notes. I need 1 more for Disney Neon Pack. Let me do that real quick. I'll show the prizes one more time, but for right now, just to show you everything's on the up and up, we have our Disney Neon Pack Post-it, Butts on Things Squishy Post-it, Priscilla Peepee prize pack, Mace Windu Pop, and Dreams bag. I'm going to shuffle those up and I'm going to put them in these boxes. I will not know which Post-it goes in which box. At the end of 7 minutes, the window of time you guys have to buy your tickets, we're right now at 1:40. At the end of the 7 minutes, I will pick 1 winner. You got to be here. You have 2 minutes. Hey, what's up, Keel Peel? You'll have to tell me which box you went and which prize you hope to win. I need to know both pieces of information. So if you need to take a bio break, you better do it now and do it quickly. This is not time for a number 2. No, not time for that. Yeah, oh, Keel Peel, I'll have to show you. Yeah, we opened 1 box, which was 7 packs. Already open. Got a couple of bangers in there. A couple of really nice ones, include a Diamante OG Mickey Mouse, which is a very cool card. We got a numbered PJ, which is very cool. But I really like these cards a lot. No sign of Sully in there, no autos, but a numbered card and a Diamante Mickey from a $29.99 box. That's basically, we pulled about $30 of that. Sell the Mickey and the PJ. Oh, there is. We looked. I just looked it up on eBay. There is a signed Sully by John Goodman that you could pull from a pack. That'd be the dream. I'll put those individual cards up for sale, and if I can get my $30 back, great. I'll go grab another box if I can. But I know these boxes are selling quick at your local Targets. They're not sitting around for long. Okay, let me show the prizes one more time. You guys now have 4 minutes left to enter. Make sure you get in before it's too late. If you have any questions, please ask. Happy to help. Nobody here is going to tell you you're stupid. If they do, we'll ban them forever. That's easy. We got a Butts on Things blind bag. Never been opened before. It's got a squishy in there featuring Butts, of course. We've got a Dreams blind bag featuring a Rocky Moto figure from last SDCC's party from Rocky Moto. We've got a Mace Windu Pop exclusive glow-in-the-dark with the cool Force electricity. That's 3 prizes. Prize 4 is a prize pack from Priscilla. We've got a sticker. We've got some temporary tattoos. We've got a new cleaning wipe featuring her artwork from Emerald City Comic Con. We've got a blind bag pin from San Diego Comic Con, and the very last of the pin ants that you can hang up somewhere and put your enamel pins in to display them. That's the last of the one she gave me. I kept my Emerald City Comic Con one. It's back there. That's the whole prize pack from Priscilla. That's prize 4. And prize 5, if you win it, and this will be the one night it's on the board, you will get to pick a pack from this other box of Disney Neon that I've yet to open, and you get the contents of said pack. If nobody wins that tonight, I'm opening after the box game for myself anyway. They're so nice, Keel Peel. It's such a great idea. For years, I've debated what to do with my enamel pins, and I'm going to go through, and I got to get all the Priscilla ones I have from like 6 years of collecting. Some are in the garage boxed up, and get them on a pin ant. I'm going to try to keep the card backers on the other side of the pennants because I want to keep them together, especially if they're numbered. All right, let me put this on the screen. For those who may not be fully paying attention, it is box game time. Get your tickets. We're going to pick the winner in just over 2 minutes. Yeah, while we're waiting on that, let me show you the Keel Peel. I'll show you some of my favorite ones. I love this manga series. There's a manga Bo Peep. There's apparently a Woody. I did a little quick research on eBay just now. I got a Goofy movie poster for the anniversary. I love this one, but it turned out it wasn't that valuable. I was shocked. It's a very heavy-duty card. Epic Mickey Shadow Blot. That's a very cool card. The Diamante from Cars of Snot Rod. And then the 2 most valuable ones, we got this beautiful Diamante Mickey Mouse. That's worth like $10. And we got this numbered PJ out of 150. That's a green, pink, blue refractor. Numbered to 150 down there in the corner. I love numbered cards. So does the rest of the world. Plus some other odds and ends. Some really nice commons, some nice little bordered ones, but those are the big hits. Yeah, Shep, those manga inserts are very cool. I love that art style. There's a few, knowing that they exist now, like I'd like to have the Woody version of that. I like that a lot. All right, less than 1 minute to get in. Let me do a refresh on the page to see where we're at on number of tickets sold. Okay, just about where we end up almost every week. We have about 20 people. The number of tickets purchased has gone down, but I think that's because a lot of people's points are dwindling away. I don't give away as many as I used to. Oh, for sure. I'm just a big fan of sports cards in general. I haven't seen many that I'm like, ugh, gross. I really like them. What is it? The downtown and the uptown that Donruss does. I really like those. I think it's Panini. I really like those a lot. As far as inserts go, those are some of my favorites. Sadly, they're a lot of people's favorites, and that's why they're so expensive. All right, 10 seconds still have to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, Clint Crockett? And 1, and we're closing the giveaway. The GameStop online things are taking off. Crazy how easy it is to... The GameStop online things? What are we talking about? All right, we're going to pick a winner. We got the drum roll going, and our winner this week is Sith or Jedi. He won, what, about a month or two ago? He's back. Of course, I just shipped your prize. You probably got it in the last week. I've got the boxes up here. You tell me which box you want, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and which prize you're hoping to win. We've got the Dreams bag. We've got the Butts on Things. We've got the Priscilla prize pack. We've got the Topps Neon Disney card, and I don't remember what the fifth one is. Falconer just put them back up on there. Oh, the Mace Windu pop, which, based on the name Sith or Jedi, I think I know what he might be going for. But Sith or Jedi, let me know which box. He's already given us a strong arm there. He's here. Which box and which prize you're hoping to win? 5 and the pack of cards. All right, not the Mace Windu. Box 5 is your prize. We could just open that up and show you, but that's not how we do things around here. I'm gonna put. Oh, I forgot to show you all another new thing. We'll put that right up there and leave it until the end of this of the box game, and then we'll show you. I'll show you this other thing I got too. Let's go to other prizes you did not win first, like a true game show. Box 1 is the first prize you did not win. You did not win the Dreams bag. All right. Mike Becker hangs around for another week. Another prize you did not win in box 4. You did not win. Oh, good spin. You did not win the Priscilla PP. You have a chance. Nadu said, just finished transferring everything from the DP wallet to the Wax wallet. Surprised it didn't take that long. See, I told you, it's not that bad. The only reason it's taken me so long is because I'm spending a lot of time and having fun with it. I'm just going through it all and reliving it. Prizes you didn't win, prize you did win. I always like to go box 3 last because that's where it should be. The Priscilla PP, you know, the prize pack. Box 2, another prize you did not win. You did not win the Butts on Things squishy. That leaves, guess what? Oh, that's so funny. It leaves the thing I thought you'd want, which is the Mace Windu pop. And the thing you do want, which is the pack. Was the pack in box 3 or was the pack in box 5? We're about to find out. Sully, you have a link for Amazon for the comic holder. Oh, that binder thing I got, you mean? To like carry the comics to shows? Box 5, here's the prize you did win, Sith or Jedi. You did win. He got it. He got the Disney Neon pack. Oh, ho, ho. He's stealing cards from me. I love it. Way to go, Sith or Jedi. Holy moly. And just to prove no shenanigans, this should be the Mace Windu pop, and it is. So, all right, making things interesting. He could get one of my Diamantes here. All right, let's set this aside, clear our area here. He got the Disney Neon. All right, let's get the box out. All right, I'll do this just like I did last time. There's 7 packs, 5 cards in each pack, 2 Diamantes guaranteed, so you have a 1 in 7 chance of getting a Diamante in here, which, if you get one of those that's like super low numbered ones, could be nice. 5th pack. He's going after my 5-2? Wow. Wow. Wait, the official said that. Sith or Jedi didn't say that. Official said that. All right, let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4. This is for Sith or Jedi, nobody else. Which pack do you want? 1 through 7. They haven't arrived yet, Nadu. They haven't arrived yet. Oh, I hear Keel Appeal. Come on now. He is going after 5. All right, I love it. So no shenanigans. 1, 2, 3, 4, pack 5. Man, better not be stealing my best card out of here. Let's go. This is for Sith or Jedi. I do want something nice for you, but if you end up with a John Goodman autographed Sully, we may not be friends anymore. All right. I'm not looking. I ain't trying to ruin the fun. All right, let's see. Right off the bat. Oh, have fun from Monsters Inc. Right off the bat. It just, oh man. You got a Monsters Inc. card. That is art. Next one. I think it's like slots 2 and 3 where the heat is. Oh, what do we got there? Is that from like Descendants? Yeah, that's I think that's Mal. I think that's Dopey's daughter of Maleficent and Hades. Nope, got that wrong. Daughter of Maleficent and Hades. TV420 with the Prime, making 58 months. Thank you so much, TV420. Is it Dove Cameron? I actually know who that is thanks to Macy and the show she watches. Yeah, it does look like her. Where she has the twin sister. Oh, Randy, I can't read those. I'm blind, especially when they put it in the light ink. But on the back, it says it again, and then I can read those a little better. All right, third slot. I think this is where the heat would be. I think Kilo Peel. Oh, he got one of the refractors. It's not a numbered one. But who is that? Can y'all read that? I can't read that. That is Dez. Dez is from what? He was a former Navy member? Is he... Soul. That actually makes sense. From Soul. That's a refractor, though. That's a nice looking card. All right, here's another chance. Here's another chance. No. Ooh, going OG Lion King. Is that a grown Simba? I think it is. No, that's Mufasa. That's Mufasa. That was my first thought. I didn't go with it. And last but not least, because there's 5 cards, Mr. Incredible. Nice. Okay, he did not get one of my Diamantes. No numbered cards. And surprisingly, no inserts, but did get the refractor of, what did I say his name was? Dez. All right, so let me put that in the pack here and set that aside. That's 2 weeks in a row we've given away a pack. And I'm going to write Set Their Jet on there. Congratulations, my friend. Two weeks in a row with the packs. You're absolutely welcome. Set Their Jedi. Thank you for being here and participating. I appreciate it. Put that over there. Prizes will get shipped out here within the next weeks. You know how to do it. I like to let them sit around for a while and then do a shipping day. All right, so I'm going to go back to the packs and open up the rest of them. And then we'll see where we're at after that. Stick around, Keel Appeal. And Tanner was here a moment ago. I don't know if he wanted to see what we got here. By the way, these boxes I found at Target for $29.99, but looking online, I did see them all over lots of places for $30 to $35. So if you guys are interested and want to pick some up, I think you still have a really good chance of getting them right now. All right. We got a regular Mickey to go with my Diamante Mickey. Well, it's shiny. I see shiny. Oh, what is that? Bullrog? Or Chernabog. Chernabog. Yeah. Oh, and it's numbered. It's numbered to 199. That's a nice card. I guarantee that's going to be worth a couple of bucks. Thank you, official. Appreciate you. That's a beautiful card. Oh, just want to pull one card. Yep, just got one card. That's a hick card. It's a hick. Oh, another manga. Who'd we get this time? Is that Prince? Prince Charming manga. It's a nice pack. Oh, the evil queen, Maleficent. And last but not least, we got Captain Gantu. Wait, what's that from? I know I should know this. What is Captain Gantu? Lilo and Stitch, thank you. I have not watched that in so long. That's apparent. Boy, but that numbered Chernabog. Yeah, sure did. She acting goofy? She's back to eating again. Our dog Charlie, she just, for a while, she would only eat like dinner time. And then she finally got back to eating. But if I'm the one that feeds her, and then I'm not around, she'll try to trick them into that she never got dinner. She's sly when she wants to be. All right, that was the first of my 6 packs. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see something shiny in there. Yeah, let's go. Wreck-It Ralph. I love that that's a sideways card. That's a fun one. That's a great card. All right, what do we got next? See shiny? It's Sully. Yeah, let's go. Pull the Sully. Come on. What are the odds? It is not shiny, but it's a Sully. Let's go. I don't have to buy it off the secondary market. He's card number 118, it looks like. That is great. That is fun. Pull the Sully. Let's go. The collection is building. All right, right behind it, let's go with a Diamante autographed John Goodman Sully. Oh, it is a Nemo Diamante, though. I mean, we still could pull the Diamante Sully in another pack. That is a beautiful card right there. I love that Nemo. No, that's Marlin. That's his dad. Oh, yeah, both fins are the same size. That's Marlin. Good call. I cannot read those at all. It just looks like part of the line down there to me. That's a beauty. I love those Diamante cards. And those are the only style boxes you can get those in. If you buy a hobby box or whatever, it does not have the Diamantes. Oh, another of the Epic Mickey Witch Tanker Beetleworks. These cards are beautiful. It's a shame they're not worth more. That's like a $1 or $2 card, but that is a beautiful card. And then, oh, with the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I cannot get over the fact that those cards are. This is built like, this is made like a card that should be worth a lot. It is a thick card. Absolutely, Walking Mirror, you're right. They called you thick card back in third grade, in grade school. It's weird. I don't know why the card thing is part of it. Because were you a ham? Were you cracking people up? A card? All right, first up we've got, is this from Haunted Mansion? What do we got here? I wish I could read these. It's not Haunted Mansion. What is that? He looks like a crook. Bowler, a hat guy. It is. Yeah, it's hat guy. What do we got here? No, that was the right side up. Oh, I didn't know we had like Muppets in here. Pepe. That's funny, Pepe. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what license it's from in there. Oh, hey, we got another Goofy movie. 2 of them now. That's Pete. All right. Then we got, is that Mulan again? Definitely by the horse, the style of the horse, it looks like Mulan. That is Mulan. I swear, I don't know how anybody can read that. It's the lightest green ink against like that light background. That is hard to make out. Nadu said now the card market is all about weight scales to weight packs to see which ones are loaded. Yeah, I mean, hey, what's up, Steve Gertie? I don't play those games. I went the other day to Target when I found those Deadpool cards, and the lady had to come over with the key and get them out of the glass case. She goes, do you want to pick which one? It's like, whatever, you just pick. She goes, some people get very specific. And I'm like, I know. Oh, we got another Coco card. Hector. All right, I can't believe we pulled a Sully. Let's go Sully Diamante. That's really what I want. These are very nice cards. They're very thick, very nice quality cards, and I love the inserts. When they first hit about a month ago or a few weeks ago, these were going for big bucks. The boxes, they've come down. I don't have binders. What I did buy, however, of course, it's not easily accessible. I was testing something new. So I'm putting stuff in top loaders. I bought these cool boxes that have lids. They have a handle on the top, but they also have a lid with like Tupperware pieces that can clamp down with dividers in there. So any of the cards that are worth keeping, I put in top loaders and then put in there, and I've broken them out by like which collection they're from. I have a bunch in here that I still need to go through, but I put everything in a penny sleeve, or at least if it's a valuable one worth more than a couple of bucks, I put it in a top loader and put it in there. Binders, I don't want to do again if I can keep from it, because I collected a lot as a kid. and I put stuff in binders, and you would want to move things around. Well, I didn't know then to be careful about the corners. I was trying to be careful, but I wasn't always. It is like a tackle box, right? And as you would take them and move them, if you weren't real careful, you could ding the corners, right? And it makes it harder to just take out and take somewhere one real easily. So I just decided I'm not going to mess with binders. I'm going to put everything in these kind of boxes, and I'll get more of those. I don't remember how much they were a piece, like $6 or $7. When you buy a few of them on Amazon at a time, it wasn't that expensive. Yeah, they're fancy, but they're not, crazy expensive or anything. Yeah, and they're heavy duty. If there was an earthquake or whatever, they're not going to move around too much. All right, here we go. First card up. Oh, Anger. Yeah. That's a fun one. I love his character. Oh, I had already opened the other pack. It's sitting there. We didn't look at it. All right, we're still going to look at them all. Shank? Wreck-It Ralph. That's Gal Gadot's character, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, frame border Lady and the Tramp. Nadu, I've bid on a few. I just haven't won them because I'm trying to be careful. I'm not trying to go crazy. I'm just trying to find deals. Oh, Buzz Lightyear, let's go! Yeah, one of my favorite characters from all the Pixar movies. Love Buzz Lightyear. And last but not least in that pack, is that Yzma? No. Kuz? How do you say that? Kuzco. That's right, Kuzco. What kind of pants do ghost hunters wear? I don't know. Randy C, I give up. Yo, llama. Paranormal. Just a paranormal pants. All right, I had already opened this pack, and then I set it down to answer that question. So I haven't seen what's in it yet. We got the little Chicken Little. Then we got a Diamante of Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. Oh, that's a beautiful. I love the colors on that background. That just works so well. Those Diamantes are beautiful. They're the best. Those are my favorite out of there, I think. And we got another Goofy Movie bordered card. And we got Tow Mater. I love it. Larry the Cable Guy. And then we got Tigger, classic. All right, at least one more pack. We haven't had any numbered cards. No, wait, didn't we get a numbered? We did get a number out of 199. That's right. We did get a numbered in this one. What was that card? Where'd he go? Oh, it was the fancy Maleficent. Or no, Chernabog. Yeah, Chernabog. Sam the Eagle, your president. You don't get to pick like that. That's not how it works, but all right. One more. Come on. Autograph John Goodman Sully. We've got, Sam the Eagle Reg to go with our Diamante. Then this is the next two would be the good spots, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what? Little mermaid action. Sebastian, I'll have to show Macy that one. Another bordered card, Candace. I think we pulled a regular version of her earlier. Shine. Oh, hey, come on. Is that, what's his name? What's the dog's name? Turbo? No, Bolt. Bolt with the refractor. And last but not least, nice, from Zootopia. Jason Bateman. What's his name? Nick Wilde. That's great. There's some great cards in there. I really like those. So that pack also a lot of fun. I think the numbered card might be worth a few bucks. The Diamante, the manga. Let's look up that Chernabog numbered. Let's just see if there's any action on that right now. So not as good as the first box, but we did get a Sully, which is important. Chernabog numbered to 199. And of course, we will scroll down to look at the closed sold items. Oh, dang. Somebody won that on one bid for 99 cents, but it was $11 delivery. That's interesting. That second card looks like it has a lot of pink in there. But mine looks very much just purple. Huh. That number 199 has different colors too. Why are they different? Yeah, that's very interesting. That card looks like, well, first it looks like it's all scuffed up, but it looks very much to have green and pink, where mine has just purple. Right, Linder? How you doing, Linder? Chernobog one. Okay, see, that says 153. Oh, that's a regular numbered to 199. I must have a refractor. This says CNE on the back, I think. So mine's slightly different. Let's see if we can figure out the different, or where mine's at. Chernobog Skip. Somebody had a party lot. Let's see if this helps to narrow it down. Linder, I hope you're doing well. Mine looks like the one in the upper right-hand corner. They call this a party lot, numbered to 199, 150, and 15. Ooh, a numbered to 15 pink diamante, and they sold that whole thing for 40 bucks. What? I think somebody made out like a bandit on that. That numbered to 15? That's why you gotta pay attention to those bundles. Sometimes people mess up and just give it away. That should be worth a lot more. But I'm still not sure what I'm looking at. Okay, here it is. CNE 153. This one sold just like it for $5.50 on auction. With a... It's a bad scan, though. That doesn't really do much justice. Mine's numbered 134 out of 199. That sold for $5.50. That's interesting. I'm going to try putting in the C and E just so we can get some more data. 153, is that what it said? Yeah. Doing good, Linder. Kelly popped in a little while ago to say hi. Doing good. It's been a busy few weeks for sure. Wow, there's a bunch of options. Look at this. This is numbered to 50. It's got gold in the background. This one's got a speckly, sparkly. Numbered to 10. This one's green, numbered to 99. And I guarantee there's somebody out there that's trying to complete a whole set of Chernobog. So here's like the CNE 153, but not numbered. I'm puzzled by this. So I got to do the CNE 153 and the numbered to 199. There we go. Finally narrowed it down. So about a $10 card, it looks like. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I got, again, I'll make a few bucks out of these. I see more now as I look at the card. There is some, like, he looks pretty much solid black, but there are some areas of like gray, and I guess the scanners on those other cards, they're picking it up to look like dust or dirt. Let's see. Was it Monster Pete asked about the comic book thing? Let me grab that real quick. Make sure we're on the same page. It straight up feels like heat is coming out in here. I wonder if the heat came on. It was pretty cold outside. Monster Pete, are you still around? Was this what you were asking about? I bought this before I headed to New York Comic Con. Let me make sure I got it the right way. Yeah. To carry comic books. And it worked really, really well. So you could put them loose in there, or if you had them in bagged and boarded, they fit in there. I got some autographs at Emerald City Comic Con. But I don't have a lot of comic books, so I was And I also put in some protectors to carry around with me at the con. Yeah, I could drop you a link for that. I've been very happy with it. Like, I have a ton of comics out in the garage that I need to pull and go through to see if anything is of value. Let's go to Amazon. Yeah, right, Shep? How you doing, Shep? I ordered my first box of stickers, 2026 stickers that actually I should have had to show everybody, but they left the thing in the mailbox saying they tried and no one was home to sign. They did not. I was here. So tomorrow I got to go to the post office and get it, but I ordered a full box of stickers. That's my first. And then I did try in the pre-sale the other day for the 2026 Topps Chrome. I did not get selected, but I will be trying again on June 12th to try and get a box or two of those. Talking about V-Friends for anybody that's not familiar. I'm very excited about being able to finally crack some Gary V-Friends packs and show support for a project that I love. I just couldn't afford to do it before, but now a little money to play with. So I'm excited to open those up, probably here on stream. Let me look at my orders for Monster Pete and get that link real quick. I hope so, Shep. I was trying to get a hobby box. I put down to order 2, so that would have been like $500. But I was thinking about maybe keeping one to sell later now to see. Well, I wouldn't go that far popping stuff. after you take out all the bills, I don't leave a lot, but at least I can pay the bills, which is important. Let me comic. No, I wanted to just look at my orders. What are we doing here? Exactly, Shep. I don't know if I want to go so far as to flip right away or sit on it for a while, because I know some of those boxes do really good later. Yeah, exactly. Chrome hobby boxes last year went from 100 to 6. That's what I'm thinking. Wait a little while and then see what I can do with that. Has not been in the past 3 months. It was in 2025 I bought that thing. And let's put in comic, and yes, there it is. Is that right? Wow, yeah, that's right. Made it look smaller in my order history there, but let me see. From there, I think I can get you a link. Get link. Yes. Copy and link for comic book binder. There you go, Monster Pete. Yeah, I'm very happy with that purchase. I think that's a quality thing if you're going to be carrying your comics around. Now, if you're just going to keep a bunch of comics at home, if you get over, that one holds 40, but you're not really going to be able to put a full 40 in there. You can probably maybe put 20 to 30 before it's going to get a little heavy. I recommend getting some real heavy duty boxes, not the standard white boxes you can get for your comic books. They're better versions that are heavy duty to bag and board and put your comic. Definitely bag and board them. Bag and board them all. Anything that you want to keep. Pop and Stock said flipping sealed boxes is fun. Bought a couple of Destined Rivals ETB boxes in December. They doubled in value. Yeah, I mean, the unknown of an unopened box. Yo, Emo, what's up? How are you, man? Long time. I was thinking about you. We the family went to California to go to Disney a few weeks ago. I was thinking about you while we were there. I hope you're doing well. And ironically, I just got done opening up some Disney neon cards. We pulled a couple of fun ones. Let's see, we got a few numbered ones. We got a Chernabog that's numbered to 199. I did pull a Sully in my second box. So I do have a base Sully now. I just need to look for the other versions. We pulled a Diamante Mickey that was real nice. Where'd that go? Yeah, this was one of the nicest cards I pulled for sure. Yeah, well, I had a lot of fun. I was just showing everybody at the beginning, I had got and ordered some Sullys recently from the Topps Chrome from last year. My buddy Tech gave me this one. This is the base from the Topps Chrome. Then I picked up the yellow mini diamond And just recently, the blue diamond, just got that this week. So I'm going to work on trying to get all of these. But now that the neon is out, I got to try to get all those versions of that Sully as well. I think over time, you just can't go wrong with cards of, classic IP like this. I don't think you go wrong. It's not like you buy a rookie and you're hoping for the big return, and then the guy turns out to be nothing in MLB or basketball or football or whatever. But on the flip side, you buy somebody like a Wembanyama or a Shohei. If you got Shohei 5 years ago, you're sitting pretty now. Popping stock, it's an expression we can't use around here too often. Yeah, Emo, it was a lot of fun, man. I love cracking cards. I've got a box of V Friends. I don't know if you're familiar with V Friends stickers that I'm going to open probably next Friday on stream. And I've got, I gave away, last week we gave away 1 pack out of this box of the Deadpool Topps Chrome. Tonight I actually gave away 1 pack of the Disney Neon, Sith or Jedi one. So I've been getting into it more, having fun, and share with you guys as well. Speaking of, I bought my first arcade. I wanted to pick up some more blind bags for the box game. I did get some more Bitty Pop blind bags, but I saw this and I couldn't pass it up. I'm just a diehard Mortal Kombat fan. I'm going to go see Mortal Kombat 2 on Sunday, and I had to pick this one up because I always thought this line was just brilliant anyway. The box is in too good a condition. I don't want to open it. It's like in mint condition, and I just can't bring myself to open it. But I thought these arcade cabinets were just genius. Emo said, I'm always collecting Pokemon, but been really into Final Fantasy, Magic the Gathering, and TCG, really. So I, in, what was that, September of last year or October? I went to Extra Life, had a special event. And while I was there, I got to hang out with one of the guys that works for Wizards of the Coast, who's been there for like 30 or 40 years, who is in charge of a big chunk of what they do with Magic the Gathering. It was really interesting to talk to him and stuff. He knew Hillary, because she works at Wizards of the Coast. He knew Hillary, so he told her when I saw him at check-in and was talking to him, I said, oh yeah, I got a friend that works there. And he goes, who? And he's like, oh, I know Hillary. And then she texted me a few minutes later. I was like, oh, you met my friend. Anyway, it was really cool to talk to him. I've never been into it hardcore, but I definitely know that's a big community. I did get one of the Spider Magic decks. I don't know what I did with that thing. It's around here somewhere. At SDCC last year, I went and did the offsite and got one of those Spider-Man Magic packs. Wasn't a full deck, but the hilarious Gary Gray, the hilarious Gray. Is that what we call Hillary? Pew pew pew. Hillary pew pew pew. Yeah, I have not talked to her and Dima for a while. I texted with them a few months ago. They're always like, hey, come on up for a drink, and I'd love to, but now y'all live like 2 hours away. They didn't move, I did, but they live so far away where it's not something I could pop over and do in an afternoon. And on the weekends, we're so freaking busy. I don't even remember the last time I saw them. There for a 3.5, 4 year stretch, I saw them daily. They were like family. We might as well have lived together. Anyway, I got to get out of here, folks. We did the box game. We opened some packs. We talked about Drop. Anybody here who collected the NFTs from Funko on Drop, make sure you get those transferred out of your wallet and over to your Wax wallet by May 31st. I should be back next Friday, the 22nd. If you have not already signed up for your free Nerds Unite NFT from tonight, make sure you do that. I'll get those distributed tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to distribute the ones from last week and this week. And what else? I think that's it. Thank you to everybody who came by. Let me get you guys some points first, and then we'll do a raid. Let's see who's on. Maybe we can catch a friend of ours. Same to you, Monster Pete. You have a great weekend. Let's add points to everybody first. There we go, 200 for everybody. And then let's look and see who we can find to raid. I can't believe I pulled a Sully. I wonder what the odds of pulling a Sully in a box are. With as many cards as there are, there's got to be at least like 200 in that base set. What's the highest number I see? 163. 188. So I bet there's about 200 cards in that set. And you only get 35 cards a box. So I feel like it's like a 1 in 6 or 1 in 7 chance. And I did it. That's awesome. Out of 2 boxes. Hey, Poppin' Stock is rolling his. You can win prizes. He's got that going on over on his stream right now, giving away card. Oh, it's a different interface than before. I haven't played in a while. Let's see who else is on. I follow so many people over the years, I don't even know some of these names anymore. I don't see Gatos or Jace the Collector or any of the crew that I normally try to raid over to. Benjamin Green. How do I know Benjamin Green? I don't even know, but this guy's playing Marvel Rivals, which is a lot of fun to watch. I personally have not played, but a couple of times. I want to, but I also don't need another addiction. But he's playing Marvel Rivals. Might be fun to go over and check out a new streamer. I think I watched him because he works for like Corsair or Turtle Beach or somebody and was giving away prizes. So maybe he'll do that on his stream here. I don't know. He's a Marvel Rivals partner. Oh, fun. Yeah, let's get you rated over to them. Thank you all for being here. Linder, you have a great weekend as well. Linder, you should have gotten your prizes in the last week or two. Did you get yours? Hopefully you did. If not, they'll be there soon. All right, we're going to go raid over to Benjamin Green. I don't think that he knows me, so I wouldn't expect much of a hello. But hey, a raid's a raid. Keep the love alive on Twitch. You guys remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay. And above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. I was about to sneeze. I think I saved it. Y'all have fun. Have a great weekend. There we go.
Melted James. Yo, Sully, what's up, man? CS Sully, how's it going?